up like usual. Game capture is good. Chat window. I don't think I'm streaming on YouTube though, so double check that. It says live. Yeah, okay. There you go. Okay, so I haven't played or streamed because I've been sick. I was sick like on my last 2 streams, but I played anyway. I'm feeling a little better today. I'm gonna go over some of my stuff here. I got to put that up there. There you go. I'm in hell now. Hell is just, oh my goodness. So let's go over some stuff. So I'm still using the same gloves. That Fire Res and 14 MF is great. Still using same boots. Fire Res 15 MF is great. Fast rate recovery is cool too. Got my Spirit Rune Word, Crystal Sword, 4 sockets. Any 4 socket sword I think works, as long as it's, you know, gray, not magic, not mechanics or something. Still using stealth because of that faster cast rate. It's awesome. Still using Ancient's Pledge because the all resist is awesome. I had to change my helmet to just a plain old. I found a 3 socket death mask, any 3 socket helmet or 2 socket whatever. I put some runes Ralorthol so I can get cold, lightning, and fire, which is basically all res because poison doesn't really matter. So there's some more resistance, and I'll show you why in a minute. I had to put this on because my resistances are so low. It's terrible amulet, but my resistances are just terrible because I'm in hell. Ring is just an FCR, faster cast rate ring with a little lightning res. Belt is a nice little tri-res belt, like with some life on it. Not bad at all. Like it's a very good belt. And then fast cast rate, a lot of cold res. And then I've just been getting a lot of full redo potions. I'm throwing them on my belt like haphazardly. I don't really need mana pots anymore because I gave my mercenary insight. So he's got the insight rune word. It's a 4 rune word, 4 rune word, and it's just Ral to your Tau Soul into a 4 socketed like pole arm or I think it's a pole arm or I don't remember. Too lazy to look it up. But it's that level 16 meditation aura basically keeps your mana just full at all times as long as your mercenary's alive. Just a regular, I found like a rare Gothic plate I threw on him. Same with the helmet, found a cool helmet, threw it on him, nothing special. That's probably why he's dying so much. And this is the Act 2 Nightmare Mercenary. He's not hell or anything. And it's because I like that Defiance aura. Actually, I think that was Holy Freeze. I must have changed it. Oh well. My skills, still the same. Hammers, maxed. And then I maxed Blessed Aim, and now I'm working to max Concentration, then I'm going to max Vigor, and then I'm going to move to working on Holy Shield, and that'll make it so I'm basically permanently blocking every hit, and it'll really help, but it'll take a bit to get there. I'll be around like level 80 or something. I'm currently level 64. I did cows on Nightmare once, otherwise I just ran through the game once, that was it. Here's my stats. It's mostly vitality. I put a little bit into dexterity. I think I put like 20 points or something, or 15, something like that, just because just for some stuff later on I might need some more dex. Otherwise I can just respec. I got one more respec. And then my strength, I put it to 60 so I can wear this belt. And you should always, you know, just put your other stats size vitality up as much as you can to wear items and no more. Otherwise all vitality. And the reason why I've had to put all this all resist stuff on is because you get a minus 100% resistance penalty in hell. It is brutal. So even with all this res stuff on my gear, I'm still not maxed. Like I need some more cold res, some more lightning res. I could not care less about poison res because poison's just garbage. Like even if you have 75, you'll still get poisoned. You'll still lose health. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Got some charms on, extra mana, little cold res, just a tiny bit of walk speed. The only reason I kept it because it's only one slot. I didn't really care. 1% MF is pretty terrible, but it's better than nothing, so I kept it. 23 mana, little fire res, 15. That's awesome. And then a little more fire res. And then otherwise, just some potions. Don't think I have anything to keep. And like I said, I don't really carry that many mana potions anymore because the insight just takes care of that for me. I did a couple of quests already. I did the Den of Evil and Cain. I got Cain because it's such a pain in the ass without Cain. So there he is chilling. And now I'm going to go take care of Blood Raven. And it's brutal. Like you just get dealt with in hell. I'll show you why. Like normal mobs are fine, but you can see a little icon under their names that's their immunities, and they're immune to everything. Like that one's immune to cold right off the bat. This is like the secondary in the entire game that already have immunities, because hell is just they're brutal. And if you're dealing that damage primarily in your build, you just can't do any damage to it really. You're gonna have to find a way around the Infinity Rune Word, or they changed it on Resurrected to where cold damage, cold mastery now pierces immunities, so get a little bit of respite that way, but otherwise you're SOL. I gotta be very careful engaging mobs, even with these overpowered hammers, because they can just slap me, and then that's it. I'm done. DOA. Especially without Holy Shield, I'm not blocking anything. See if there's a chance to block on here anywhere. I guess not. It's probably under the advanced stats. Yeah, so I have 80 FCR right now. 90% faster hit recovery, 20% faster run walk, 30 MF. Now life stolen per hit's kind of useless because I'm not doing melee damage, but otherwise it would be awesome. Okay, so that's Stony Field. I don't need to go over there. And like I said, I just ran through Nightmare. I had some difficulty with a couple of mobs, but other than that, it's relatively simple. You'll see me pop this Salvation. I think that's what it's called. Redemption, not Salvation. Redemption Aura, and it just tops off my health and mana. It'll get better as I go on, but the Hyperion is kind of interesting me right now.
I am overburdened.
Oh, it's the shield. I forgot. Okay. It's not interesting. I lied. Take a rune. Take any and all runes right now. I need, so I've got 2 of the runes for Heart of the Oak, which is what I'm ultimately aiming for on my main weapon. It'll give me basically every single stat I need, like, in more. Perfect, but unfortunately, I need a high rune and then like a mid-high rune, I guess. You have Vex and a Pole rune, and all I have is the Hoe and the Soul. I do have the Flail though. I have a 4-open socket Flail, just 2 of them, and now just waiting for the runes, but I don't foresee myself getting those runes anytime soon, if at all. I've only run into like 1 Vex like ever. Pull, I've gotten some pulls, but that's about it. But as you can see, when you get to hell, the only thing that really is helpful, because otherwise the game is just bending you over a barrel, is you get a ton of XP, so that's good. And I mean, there's people that say this is easy. Yeah, it's fine. To each their own. Sometimes it can be easy, but for me personally, that's why I'm running a Hammerdin first, because it's very difficult for me. Not necessarily right now, but there's just a couple areas in particular, like the maggot lair, just going to say right off the bat, is an absolute travesty of an area on Hell with a lot of builds. It's too narrow, and the mobs hit like a freight train. It's rough. Status effects, lightning, poison. It is brutal. Oh, there's a tough little spot right there. Don't die, man. See, I'm just gonna pop that redemption aura in the top off. It's like a quality of life aura, really. Just pop it off. Get your health and mana back. But like I said, as you can see, I just don't need mana pots anymore. I can just sit here and cast like nonstop. That little steam-looking aura over my concentration is the meditation aura. So look how slow my mana drains. That's why Insight is awesome. I wasn't gonna get Insight, but I realized it was very easy to make. So
place has been
just gotta have the right base for it. You want that faster cast rate. See how fast my hammers come out? That's basically it. That's why. Hey, it's a runes. Very nice. Not great runes, but you gotta start somewhere.
My army will destroy them.
Oh, no. Don't attack her by yourself. Trying to get the right position on her, but she's a wily one. Almost got her. Any victory in Hell is just a victory. I mean, anytime you win, just pat yourself on the back like you're doing great. Because you've got to claw up from the depths of despair to get through Hell. If you're not a really experienced or really skilled player, or you have really bad luck. So I just cleared that, and that's just one less thing that I got to worry about. Like, it's awesome. I keep dumping into Vitality, and that tops off Concentration. So now Concentration, Blessed Aim are maxed. Concentration is not a synergy for Blessed Hammer, but Blessed Aim is. So that Blessed Aim is going to make my damage go way up, and then the Concentration, like I said, is not a synergy, but it's going to make my damage go to 375. So that does affect the magic hammers. Blessed Hammers, which is magic damage. And then finally I'm going to do Vigor, max that out, and then like I said, I'll head over to Holy Shield next. And there's other recommendations, other skills here, but I'm not really going to touch those yet anyway. So that was nice. So I don't need to stick around in here. That is an eye level. You know what? Let's check that out real quick. So there's area levels, item levels, and monster levels, if I said that correctly. The monster levels will affect the item levels, and the monster levels are affected by the area level. For instance, this mausoleum, I think. See, this is all me saying I think. I'm not sure, but let's do a TLDR. See, the crypt of the mausoleum. Let's do both. One of these areas drops item level 85 items, which are the highest item level like areas in the game. So basically, what you're saying is you're gonna get the best items in here. Technically, you get a chance to get the best items. So you can get like a Tyrael's Might or like a Mang Song lesson or something. Probably not going to get that, but actually, let me revise that. You will not get that, but there is a possibility that you could get that. So, and I don't, like I said, I don't remember if it's this little area or the other one. So I'll check both of them out, see if any drops. I highly doubt it. You have the chance of getting good items in this game, like this GG drops. You know, same chance of winning, like kind of relatively minor lottery, basically. In some cases, like winning an actual billion lottery or something, you're just not gonna get those good items. Just do not drop. Just period. You gotta farm for a very long time. I needed an orc, so that's good. See, that was worth it going in here already for that orc. I don't recall if the monster levels are 85, if that actually means they're like that much tougher. I'm not a D2 expert. I just have a general overview of the game that's much more comprehensive than like a new player. But the specifics, you know, just aid me. Actually, could use that. Take any potions. This is a short little area. Not many people MF in or magic find in. But you're just going to want to go magic find in those special areas like the Ancient Tunnels in Act 2 or the Pits here in Act 1. Chaos Sanctuary. Act 5 Worldstone Keep is another area. And some of those areas are horrible for some builds and characters. Like my Hammerdin build is absolutely garbage for the Ancient Tunnels because there's a lot of magic immune monsters in there. But the Pits, it's good to go. And go run the Pits. So. And conversely, like a Blizzard Sorceress could go run Ancient Tunnels, no problem. Depends on your build and your what skill you're using and what type of damage it does and the monster's immunity. It's very complicated for like a new person, but it makes sense. You get used to it. It's going well so far. I mean, I'm still alive. Like I said, any time you're playing in hell and you're not dead and you're getting loot, even if it's trash, and you're just surviving and getting through an area, just pat yourself on the back. It's like you're doing great. Like it's all positive vibes. if you're alive, you're doing great. Because at any second, I'll run into an elite pack that runs like 80 kilometers an hour at me and just one-shots me. Just at any second in any area, that can and will happen. It already happened to me in here off camera. And it will happen again. And it will continue to happen because it's just how it is. Challenge that players crave. I don't particularly crave that specific challenge myself, but I understand. I understand the thirst for blood. Right, so I got cursed with amplified damage, which is those little dumb-looking flames above my head. No thanks. So I put on my cleansing aura and get rid of that crap because the enemies do enough damage without it. And I am 100% like in love with charms. Give me charms. Charms good. I should take that amulet too, but I'm just maxed out. So let's toss these in here. I will try to go to town more often in hell, simply because it's just that much more difficult. But I also don't want to just sit here and be in town half the fucking time, you know. But yeah. I'm just going to continue on through here, get stuck on every single barrel, checking out the whole area, and then I'll check out the other one. And you're going to want to go to those high level areas, not just for the items, but like charms and jewelry, like rings and amulets. They'll roll with better, higher modifiers. Your charms in particular, you can get skill charms, they call them skillers. Those are really helpful. I really did not mean to pick that up. So you're just going to want to chill in these high level areas when you farm as much as possible. But you know, by all means, any farming is basically decent farming. And when you get into high level areas, you're talking about min-maxing basically. So as long as you're playing, you're surviving, you're getting loot, it's all good. Okay, so I think that area is clear, and I do have a teleport staff. So let's go ahead and put that, because I have to change this every time I play. There we go. So I'm going to teleport over there, so I don't have to walk. And I got the teleport staff, level 23. Go to Act 3 on normal. You shop for staffs with Ormus. The teleport staff will be red. Any staff that has teleport on it will be red, so it's easier to spot. So you go check the red staffs, and then if it's doesn't have teleport, you leave the area, just go to the waypoint, go to like Act 2 or something, or Act 3, any area, come back to town, check again. And that's how you shop for a teleport staff. And those are, you're going to see me abuse that poor thing when I get to the maggot lair. It's going to cost so much gold, because the maggot lair is insane. This might be the area that I was looking for. Oh boy. Anytime I see an elite, I'm so scary. I'm like, what's he gonna do? good. He should be stronger now. Whenever my mercenary dies, it's just not happy. I want him to live forever. It almost makes me miss the Diablo 3 mercenaries where you can just make them invincible. But they're also garbage and they don't have health, so that's... Oh my goodness, that's not going to do it. Okay, well I almost died like that very easily. Let's go ahead and
Thanks.
give him some yum-yums. Throw another one in here. My hands are touching my... So my fingers are touching the top of the bottom of my desk here while I'm playing. I actually heard that the controller is easier to use than the keyboard and mouse skill-wise because your little skill hotbar, you basically have one button skills. So I'm glad I'm doing it. Makes stuff like playing Paladin a lot easier when you're constantly switching auras. Get out of the way, barrels. Good lord, I'm taking so much damage. Now, I'm not in the hunt for anything in particular. I need basically upgrades on every single piece of gear I own, so I don't mind a lot of these drops. Even if it's not really impressive, I will take it. I have very bad gear on right now. The best piece of gear I have on is the same piece of gear anybody could make, which would be like Spirit. My gear is very bad. It's not horrible. There's a lot worse gear you can have. I've made characters on originally when this game was on PC, not Resurrected. You know, the original Lord of Destruction. I've had way worse characters with negative immunities in hell, like easy, and I got clapped. And I was like, why am I dying? And then I looked at my immunities, they're all negative. I'm like, that's why you're dying, because gotta have those good immunities. Or those good resists. I said immunities.
I need a key.
Oh, this is making me nervous. I'm not used to hell. I was having so much fun on Nightmare. I should do some Nightmare farming, actually. I did not farm. I farmed like Andy. I can't even say farm. I went and re-killed Andy and Mephisto like a couple of times, but I don't have, obviously I don't have Enigma, so it took me forever to run through the areas, and I also got terrible map layouts. It took me like a minute to get to the bosses, so it's horrible. Horrible farming experience with that map layout. So now that I switched to Hell, I should go check back, reset the map, and see if they're a little better. They might be, they might not. I don't know. That's the thing you have to decide when you're farming areas, farming bosses. Is it worth it to redo the map, or just stick it out and waste a little bit of time each run? You just don't know. That was painful. It was a little painful. I'm going to use my vigor to just kind of get around when I think it's safe. But I don't feel very safe pretty much ever on Hell right now, so I'm not going to use it too often. Because you don't want to like Wally West into like a super elite pack and just get dominated. Like I said, anytime I win, I kill an elite pack and I'm not dead, that is a parade, and open the cask of ale and pour down the fountains of wine. That is a celebration. You know what? That is way too long of a walk. There we go. Ooh. Oh, goodness. There it is. There it is. That's how you die. How to die 101.
I need money.
Now, I did not play that smart at all. I'm still not. Continue to not. There we go. Do not engage an elite pack in a doorway when you have amplified damage on you like that. I'm bottlenecked. They were doing lightning damage. It was just poor planning all around. But I'm cocky sometimes. And it worked. Unfortunately, my mercenary, he has perished. He has entered the Shadow Realm. May he rest in peace. From a revive them. And that's why you're going to want to get some of those items that are worth a lot and sell them, because your mercenary costs a ton to revive. Also, I have to keep in mind, if my mercenary dies, I do not have my meditation aura, so my hammers will cost a lot. But I'm a little confident. Let's see how it goes without him for a hot minute. Just gonna cruise down here real quick. I'm popping potions like they're Skittles. Just anytime I get hit, I'm gonna want to use a potion. So that's cleared out. I didn't get anything at all remotely interesting, but that's okay. That happens. Let's get my mercs back.
Yes.
I cannot.
Yeah, I did. You're welcome. I don't think this amulet's going to be worth anything at all, but let's check it out. Wow. And my words are being eaten. So that could help a little bit. The problem is it has nothing on it at all. It is literally just like a lore with not even the vitality. So I can make a lore much easier, and because I already have the runes and with other perks. So that's just gold. But I always love to see it. I'm gonna drop that. Identify. And oh, beautiful. Okay, so the poison resistance garbage, I would literally, if I could, I would yank that stat out and just throw it in the garbage. But that 4% MF helps, man. It's up when you get up to 300 or up to past a certain point. Every piece of MF is amazing, and the first point of MF you get, Magic Find, is the most important. And then just keep stacking your Magic Find as much as you can. So I will gladly take 4%. That is amazing for me. Yeah, this is my Heart of the Oak base right here, and if I don't feel like using that, I got an out. But I gotta bring my dex and my strength up, and I don't want to do that. I can respec for that later, but I don't want to right now. So if I magically found a freaking Vex in a pole somehow, I would probably just throw them in there. It really doesn't matter. Well, I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter to me that much. Okay, so I got another Ort. Where's my other Ort? Oh, I used it, so I had no Ort, so that's even better. Another Ral. It's a Tau. And an Eld, right? Yeah, an Eld. I'm trying to remember all these runes by just looking at them, and I do a decent job. But, oh, it's like I've got... So when I get 4 runes, I like to up them. So I have an extra and then the next one. So that brings me a tier. And I think it's just 3 tiers. Yeah. And you can see the runes I have right now. I got a Soul, Orc, Ral, Tau. I've got 4 Towels. Get rid of those. That's another Ral. How many Rals do I have now? 3? That's cool. No, 4. Okay. You know what? When I do stuff like this, it's just so much easier with a mouse and keyboard. Here we go. Another Ort. And you need all these runes, man. Like you just do. Just period. You just do. My stash is a mess, I know. There you go. And let's put this cash in the stash. Almost maxed on 1 stash tab, which is perfect. Okay, so that was Blood Raven. Goodbye. Oh, I need to do the Countess. And I know the Dark Wood was around here somewhere. Yeah, it's up northeast. Head up here. And you can see when I engage with those mobs, they immediately hit me and I blocked it. That block slowed me down, and that's where your faster hit recovery comes in. Oh boy. Could have been worse. Where's my potions look? I'm gonna grab a couple supers. So I got my graphics card, super. Like I said, I would recommend anyone that's new to this game absolutely make a Hammerdin for their first build. You could argue that's a terrible idea, but it's just so much easier, and you're going to get great gear for your other classes, so then you can try them out. But if you start off with like a melee druid or something, you're going to have a bad time. It's going to be rough, especially with that next hit always miss bug I'll get into in a second. Hi there, person. I do not speak that language. I do see a katakana character there, and it looks Japanese a little bit. But then I also see other characters I've never seen before, so not sure what I'm looking at. But hello, and good morning to you, or whatever time it is where you're from. Oh my. Ooh, I am burning through some stuff here. Alright, so let's definitely pick up some potions, yeah. Do that little shield that's cold immunity. But like I said, I'm doing magic damage, so I really, I scoff at cold and fire and lightning immunity. Yeah, that's why I love hammers. I just say LOL to some elites. I'm about to level again, which is fantastic. I'm actually a little over leveled, you could argue, for the start of hell, but when it comes to hell, whatever works. I mean, Jesus, it's difficult. Nice. That. Oh, perfect. You're gonna want to grab every waypoint you can, because you will die. Unless you are just God tier player. Yeah, you notice I stop talking when I run into these run into a bunch of mobs. I gotta concentrate because I'm not that good. I'm not that good. Now I'm interested in the sacred globe because no, I'm not. I lied. That is trash. Gonna keep pumping vitality, and like I said, I finished with that synergy and concentration, so I'm gonna work on vigor now. Now vigor is great because you can zoom, fast zoom. And like I said, it's a synergy for Bloods and Hammers. We like synergies. We like damage. More damage, the better. It'll be especially useful when I start doing some real damage, or start doing some players, up the players count. Taking some poison. I'm gonna back off for a second. Plus, I want to check the scud amount here, scoot however you say it. My letter I. Take a 3 or 4 slot. So there's a 3. That's good. I can make another Ancient's Pledge. I can make a couple of rune words, but I don't really need that. But I'll hold on to it for the time being.
It's locked.
Stamina. Yeah, these Bloodhawks are going to continue to poison me repeatedly. I don't necessarily need to pop this aura, but I will if I have the opportunity. Just so I just reduce the amount of damage I'm taking at all times. And that's what it's all about, just surviving. There's my vigor. So I can zoom. Could get charged too, which I will eventually. Help me move around faster. Oh, I'll take it. I can actually still throw my hammers while the aura's on, and they'll still do considerable damage, but not as much, obviously, as the concentration on. Concentration is just disgusting. Alright, took a lot of damage in that engagement. Get some redemption here. Health back. Redemption's great for Nilithak later on, Act 5. Basically get rid of the bodies he uses to screw you over with those corpse explosions.
I need a key.
We got Elite, and he's dead. I have not gotten any good drops at all so far in Hell. I'm not expecting to. My entire playthrough, I would be surprised if I get one upgrade for any of my equipment. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just saying I'm sure if I farm, I'm going to start farming eventually, obviously. If I start farming, I'll get some upgrades, but it's not, the drop rates are not plentiful enough to where you're going to feel like you're just making constant upgrades, and that's okay. It's not supposed to. It's part of the challenge. The upgrades are going to be in my character himself with the levels up and the skills being upgraded, and then eventually my gear will catch up. But I really need, my helmet's okay because those resists are great. I really need a better shield. My resists are great on it, but I could do better. My boots, same. Fire res 18 is great, but I would like, you know, dual tri-res something. Same my gloves. Fire's great, but dual tri-res would be better. Like my belt, I have no complaints at all. And then my rings are 10 FCR, but that one's good. 10 FCR and 24 cold res is hard to beat. This, however, 10 FCR and then 7 lightning res would be better. Run in my mouth, my Murph died. Great. Just great. So let's heal up. Now, whenever your Murph dies, you know, F in the chat. just kind of mourn the loss of your Murphs. If you feel like it, go back to town, res them. I usually do, like, immediately. Beautiful. But right now, I'm going to just continue on for a little bit. See how it goes. Just read the room. See if you're alright. In a wide open space like this, where I can kind of plan my engagements, it's okay. In like a narrow, more confined, like enclosure or like an interior, I'm definitely going to want to probably just auto-res immediately. So we can at least block doorways and stuff. I'm taking a lot of, okay, never mind. I'm going to take a lot of damage. You can see my mana is actually starting to get consumed now. No mercenary. Just use this here. And here's a tower, great. Okay, this is going to be a little rough without a mercenary, but let's see what happens. Just going to spam hammers. And I like to just kind of throw a hammer and take a step. Do like a hammer two-step. That way I'm covering ground and I'm constantly outputting damage. But that is by no means the like greatest way to play or anything. Alright, now I'm going to go to town. Res my Merce.
Good day.
It costs a ton, but that's why you pick up items like this to offset the cost. So this is a 4 skill staff, and since it's a 2-handed staff and it has those 4 skill points on it, 35 G's, done. That's beautiful. All res 13. So mine's 15. It sucks, but it's 15. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that. I'm gonna keep this for new characters, so that's great. I got this Scudum here. I'm actually going to sell that because I just don't really need it. I have enough 3-socket shields. The strength requirement's a bit too high. I just don't really need it. And my stash is completely full, so I need to start making some decisions here. Wow, I didn't have any souls as far as I can see, so. And I need a chipped amethyst to upgrade these runes, and I do not have one. So if I see a chipped amethyst, I'm probably gonna pounce on that. All right, so there's a net. Oops, there's a net positive right there of gold. It's not letting me deposit for some reason, even though I've got. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Or I could gamble a little. Let me gamble a little bit here, because I could put it for my other stashes, which I absolutely should, but I'm gonna gamble for a second, because I really need some better gloves or boots. It's 32 G's. I'll do a couple gambles or a few gambles. That's terrible. I should have checked those boots out. Terrible. Terrible. $114 G's. Let's do one more of each here. So terrible and terrible. Okay. Well, you know, that's what you do. It's gold sync. Let's put this in here. There you go. So there's a little bit of cash, but it's okay. Did I not res my merce?
Shall be cleansed of evil.
What's going on here? Oh, because I talked to Kane, not freaking why I did that. Alright. So I need you, buddy. This place is brutal. Need that insight. Oh boy, here we go. So what I'm going to do is stand back a little bit so they come in here, and okay, and then my merch runs in and real quick. I wanted to lure them into the doorway, so they're just 8 damage. This is how you die right here. Might be this is a death. This is a death. Don't want to, I want to engage though. Yeah. I was gonna say, I want to see this through. And I did. So that's how you semi-intelligently engage a ranged pack that is just outclassing you. Just kind of back off and see what you can do. Unfortunately, it killed my mercenary yet again. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen a lot. It's gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna just cruise without him for a hot minute and see what happens. If I die in here, though, I'm probably just gonna have to save and quit, because if you die in hell, you're probably not gonna get your body back. Like, let's be real here. The reason you died in the first place is because the mob was so overwhelming, it took you out. So, gold. Now that is, I'm gonna re-up the cost of resing it with that bone wand right there, probably, or at least a considerable amount of it.
I can't carry anymore.
So I need to, if you guys would chill for a second, I can go in my stash here. Alright, I think that's enough full potions. I'm gonna go back to having my mana pots on the right here. Because you're not supposed to be chugging these fulls like they're nothing, because you really need to hold on to them. Really should grab that mage plate to offset the cost too, but I'll be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it real carefully here without my mercenary. As you should anyway in hell. You should be very careful until you're got a really great build, really good gear, which I do not. So I have a great build, but everybody has a great build when they use Hammerdin. However, my gear is just completely lacking. What is this? What are you telling me to do? Okay. Like I said in Nightmare, watch out for these archers, and obviously in Hell, it's even more of a concern. And they didn't drop a super healing potion, but that's okay. Because they dropped me some mana potions. Alright, I'm going to want to get my mercenary back now because it's getting a little nasty.
Hello.
So it's 32 G's to resin.
Greetings.
I'm gonna want to not a great one, but it only has one skill on it, and that's 16 G's. So there's half of the money right there, right off the bat.
Good evening.
And you could just die right again immediately. Like, it's just absolutely. And then there's all the rest of it. Now that's great. That's great if it had more stuff on it. I don't know the word affix, suffix, prefix. It's not a prefix, but maybe it's a suffix. It only has one suffix on it, or affix. I don't know the word, but that's a great one. But it needs more, like vitality, resistances. Just 3 to aura is just not going to do it by itself. But right now, I want to make sure I'm not wasting too much money resing my merce. So that's my concern. One of my concerns. So I got 3 doles, which is great. Looks like I'm running low on mana pots, so I have to watch that. Alright, I just gotta be very careful. Oh, that's why. It's an elite. 2 elites. 2 elites. And my mercenary is dead again. Ugh. This is exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about hell difficulty. I went through all that trouble, and he just dies instantly. It can get very frustrating. Just try to carry on. I also should be just breezing through this tower. You do not want to spend too much time in here. You don't need to, I should say. Your main goal is the source, or the Countess. And the Countess on Hell can drop some decent runes, but it's not going to be the area to farm for runes like it was a normal Nightmare. You're going to want to go to Lower Kurast or maybe even Arcane Sanctuary. But you're just not going to want to spend time here farming because she just doesn't drop them that great, and she doesn't drop them that high a level of rune either. So, like if she dropped like bears and stuff, like semi-regularly, sure. Sirs, Jaws, yeah. She does not. I'm trying to get away from that archer. So I'm like stuck with these stupid barrels. Did I pick something up? Yes, I did. That's probably not going to be worth anything because it's ethereal, but I'll hang on to it just in case. And also, any exceptional or elite items, exceptional being a Nightmare version of a normal item and an elite being a Hell version of a normal item, they're going to sell for a lot more than the normal item. However, this one is not magic, rare, or unique, or set, or anything, so just probably not going to sell. I think that's a exceptional dagger, basically, or exceptional dirk, but I could be mistaken. It might be elite. I don't think it is. Oh, I'm so dead. That is... oh, that is such a bad start. Let me see if my merc can help. I really don't think I can. I think this is just going to be a death. That is a bad, bad, bad situation.
Hello.
So that was an elite group of archers. Just, yeah, 291. They're going to take us out before we can even really get to them. It's going to be bad. But you know what? Let's give it a shot. So I'm going to want to be hitting that up so I instantly refill my health. Here we go. Okay, so I survived, barely. I had to chug potions non-stop. And like I said, I lost my mercenary again. That was not worth it, but they were literally blocking the entrance, so what can you do? What can you do? Could tele past him, you know, that's one thing you can do, but I hate I hate playing like that. And this is not hell. This is not a good snapshot of hell, by the way. This is a snapshot. This is the tower. And the tower is confined quarters. It's tough. It's dark. This is not how the whole playthrough is going to go. Hey. What do you want? Oh, okay. I'm going to go to town for a second. I'll be right back. I think there's like maybe one person watching anyway. Most. Okay. Just having a little powwow with my wife. Afraid that I do not understand what that says. It looks to be a combination of characters I'm wholly unfamiliar with. It looks kind of like Japanese. But I am no expert.
Good day.
The order welcomes you.
So, unfortunately, this is just not worth much. It's only got one skill on it. A Sexton Trophy is, I believe, an exceptional item. I could be mistaken, but just not worth much. So I'm not going to recoup the cost of resing my mercenary, unfortunately. Just how it is. I could pick up more items, you know. It's like you can always just pick up more items or farm and you'll get your money back. Oh, Lord. Oh. I could die any second. There we go. That is, it's just these archers. The archers are just ridiculous. They will absolutely end you. Like there's nothing you can do about it.
I am overburdened.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. I've already used like basically all of my full rejuves that I was saving. It's pretty bad.
I can't carry anymore.
Do not want that bow. It's not really going to do anything. You know, I'm not supposed to just get all archers either. It's like all archer elites. Just bad luck. You know, that's why it's called hell. It's not called, you know, heaven. It's called hell difficulty. Tough. Becomes a lot less tough over time once you get better gear. I'm sure my resistances are not really doing me any favors right now. When I level up more, it'll get better. Unfortunately, resistances don't really change when you level, but I'll level up more, get more damage, more health, a little bit more health. Get a little bit more, you know, mana. Throw out a little bit more hammers. Gets a little bit easier over time. And another archer elite pack. It's like they're trying to kill me today. Troll Nest is a elite level item. I might want to keep this for my socket quest from Larzik, because that is an elite level item. As you can see, it needs a ton of strength to equip, but that will also sell for a lot because that is a hell level item. I believe. Actually, just could be mistaken. I got excited because it's like basically the first elite item I've seen, I think. Okay. Got lucky with the tower layout, thankfully. Tiara, picked that up immediately. That's also 2-socket tiara. Yeah, definitely picked that up. I'm going to kind of clear this level out because I don't want any fuss from the council. Just want her to die.
I am overburdened.
I want those boots too.
Impossible.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just toss some stuff in here. I want those boots. There we go. I wanted to also check out this room since, like I said, I am on hell difficulty now. So there is something that I probably shouldn't say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's like false hope, but at any point where you're playing on hell, you could get a really great item in any area. I mean, I guess you can say the same for the other difficulties, but this is going to be your forever area, your forever item. So it's really, I don't want to put transplant false hope into people's, you know, heads or anything, but you could get a GG item at any point.
I am overburdened.
Probably you will not, but you could. Light plated boots are ethereal. I don't care about ethereal unless it's for my merce. or it's just like a GG ethereal. I'm not doing the grail or ethereal grail right now, so I don't care. Perhaps later or another time. Set ring. Cool. You know, the first, you know, unique level item I've gotten in hell. Alright, so I gotta be real careful here. Or just running with the hammer. I mean, either way, either one, whatever. Mix it up. Alum! Hello, gorgeous. I will gladly take that lum. Shale also. I don't have a shale. That opens up a couple more rune words. Beautiful. So I have way too much stuff, obviously. So I'm going to go to town first before I partake of these juicy runes. Well, like I said, that is not really a high level rune at all, but I really want to keep this tiara. But I don't really need it, and I need some cash. See, I kept this because rune scepters just always sell well. I think they're exceptional items, and it has 2 skills on it, so or skill level 2. I already have an angelic halo, so I'm gonna ditch that. And that was just cash money. I said I can do the imbue or the what's it called, the Larzik socket quest on this troll nest. I probably should, but that 106 strength requirement puts it on a list with items that I will not be using for a very long time. So by the time I actually developed a character that would build up to that level of strength, I would likely find another. So I'm going to sell it. And these are the choices you have to make. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should have kept it. I don't know. But it's the choices you got to make. You got to make tough choices. Like life. It's like the realness when you're playing this game. I think an ogre axe is exceptional. Lum is just, it's just great. I'm really glad I got that. I'll have to look it up what I can even do with that rune word wise, but it's just really cool because I didn't expect to get anything from Countess at all. Okay, so right now my hammers are doing 3 Gs, which is terrific. They could do a lot more. I think maxed out Hammerdin build hovers around 15,000, so this is 5 times less than that basically. But I don't have any good gear on, so that's great for what it is. So 3 Gs. I'm gonna put another into vigor. You know, it's a little over 3. It's like 50 to 100 damage more, so it helps. Alright, I got my runes.
Good to see you.
Alright, I got way too much stuff, so let's make some room so I can figure this out here. So Shale is such a keeper, and Lum is absolutely a keeper. The Eth, I have 1 Eth still. Unfortunately, for my stash space, that is also a keeper. And again, I can't deposit. Why won't it let me deposit? Let's do some math. Let's do some math. So 2.5 million minus 230 or 2.3 million is 128,234. So let's deposit that. And that should work. There we go. So that leaves me with 5 Gs extra. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in here. So now that I'm maxed, the important thing is I'm just not going to want to carry any gold on me whenever possible, because the possibility of death is so high that I would lose it, basically. I mean, it is extreme possibility at any moment I will perish forever. And that's 3 tiers, so let's go ahead and rune these up. Or 4 tiers, I mean. And then rune them up with 3 of them. Whoops. That's a Neff. I think that's... How many Neffs do I have? Oh, only 2. I also like to put my runes together just so I at least have an idea of how many I have. Ral, Hell. I really need that chipped amethyst. I really should make another character at this point, and then it would free up some stash space so I can snatch some of this stuff up. And then I could snatch up some of these runes as well. I really need to, but I gotta get through Hell. Okay, so that was the Countess, so we're going to continue to the Outer Cloister, which should be right over here. And it should hopefully be a little easier because it's not super confined quarters like the freaking tower. The tower is miserable. Absolutely miserable for a lot of builds. Those archers actually is what makes it miserable. Yeah, that's where I need to go. So when you get here, you can actually do one of these because I'm just not in the mood for these guys. Go straight to the top of the map because that will be the monastery every single time. Static design. I think it's top right actually. Yeah, boom. See, it's one of the few fixed like map layouts.
Cannot pierce this gloom.
I just did not feel like dealing with those people. Alright, so I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys. Did not mean to take that. No room for just regulars. I need supers. Supers all day, every day. Let's grab my waypoint. And like I said, I'm in Hell. You're definitely going to want to grab every single waypoint, just period. It's just too... The deaths are too abundant. Just overly abundant. So you're going to want to get those waypoints. So when you do die, you can just go teleport back to relatively close to where you perished. But we'll take all flawless gems and above. We'll not take anything lower anymore on this character. For space reasons. When I make new characters and I got more stash space, I absolutely will get back to grabbing more gems, but not new anymore. Give me the count. Alright, this place is like freaking shaman central here. Gathering of the shamans. I do not like it. Oh boy. See, their speed worked against them in that case because they were trying to mob me so hard that they played themselves. Congratulations, you played yourself. This is a cool design. See if I get a repeat of them playing themselves, and I did.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this and then grab, yeah. Always want to grab full redos whenever possible because it instantly refills all of your health and mana. Best potion in the game, period. Top off a little bit. This room, I can feel there's a bunch of like mobs in here, maybe an elite or two. See if I'm correct. Yep. Champion though. Merce, you handle that champion. You got it, buddy. You got it. Fantastic.
I am overburdened.
That could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Okay, so Tyrant Club is an exceptional, I believe, club, but I don't have any room because I'm just completely full of potions. Because I'm scary. I'm just a little scary dude. I get scared. I don't want to die. I have the fear of death in me. It's not even because I'm scared of the monsters. I just hate having to save and quit, load my game, get my body, and then all the monsters reset. It's very Dark Souls-ish. And you know what? I have Dark Souls. And if I wanted to play Dark Souls, I would be playing Dark Souls. It's like I want to not play Dark Souls right now. But it is very Dark Souls-ish if you die. Or esque, however you say that. Oh boy. Ooh, that's an exceptional item right there. I could be completely wrong with these items. I don't know if they're exceptional or elite.
I can't carry it.
I can't carry anymore. Spiderweb sash. Now, that I might want to use my MU quest on. In fact, I will actually. Oh boy, it is a party in here. This is the strength of the Hammerdin in full force when you get rooms like that. I just throw hammers willy-nilly and they just clobber people in the freaking eyeball. It is fucking awesome. I'm running low in town portals here. Well, running lower. Here. Absolutely want that spiderweb sash. Now, one of the best belts in the game is a unique spiderweb sash called a arachnid mesh, I believe. It might not be a spiderweb sash. And I want it very badly. But I will not be getting it anytime soon. So, like I said earlier, this is... I'm doing it. I'm surviving. This is a celebration because I'm alive. Okay, so there's a jail, but I don't want to go there quite yet. I want to get Charcy. I want to get Charcy's malice, I mean. This is another fun room here, and that's the thing with Hell. You're always going to run into more elites, more champions. The enemies are going to hit harder. They're going to have more health. There's going to be more of them. There's going to be more champions and elites. There's going to be more modifiers on them. It's just the difficulty is increased pretty much in every way. So I really like that full rejuice. So I'm going to drop this mana potion. I have way too many mana potions anyway. Loving the auto gold pickup once again. I'm just going to continue on. Still alive. Still happy that I'm alive. Any second I can die. Oh boy, and here this might be it right here. I'm going to block this doorway. One at a time. That's how you do it. Pop some potions, panic pop them. I panic pop them. Because I have amplified damage on. I'm very scared of that. And we survived. And a Shaco. My first Shaco is... So one of the best helmets in the game is a Harlequin Crest Shaco. It's a unique Shaco. Shaco is a elite version of a cap. And they're just celebrated items. Everybody loves them. My first Shaco is a crappy white one with no modifiers. Not magic or anything. I love it. Now I know the game. Now I know this is going to be one of those trolly playthroughs. The game's just trolling me. I'm going to grab that just for funsies. Yeah. Oh, what am I kidding? Look at all these juicy items over here. So I absolutely want this scepter. Or not. That is a terrible scepter. Okay. Take this malice, though. I do want to take this Shaco just to tell the game, hey, I see you trolling me, and I am not happy about it at all. You know what I mean? Like, this is not okay behavior. You need to drop that Harlequin Crest and not a piece of crap white item. Like, be nice. I'm out here fighting for my life. Like, be nice. Let's go to town. That was some good loot.
Good morning.
You absolutely can take this off my hands. And because this is an elite, this is my point. 28 Gs, and it's not even magical. It's just a white, bare bones item. So you're going to want to pick up those elite items and sell them. Not all of them are going to sell great, but I'm actually going to use this sash. Like I said, I'm going to view it, see what happens. I have a really great belt So perhaps you know, I really shouldn't. I should save it for some gloves or boots. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and you know what, I run into these sashes fairly often. I'll just sell it. So let's go ahead and just sell it. See this sash, absolutely, since it's an elite, there's nothing on it. 12 G's. Beautiful. It's a quick way to empty your cube if you have the inventory space. Just drop it. It is clear we face the demon Andaria.
It is certain that we face
Oh,
the
it is
demon
certain.
queen and done.
These rings, terrible. Absolute garbage. And that is a flawless sapphire, or a perfect sapphire. I'll take it. Obviously, you're going to want to collect gems to a certain extent. The perfects you're going to use for cube recipes and just for throwing into gear. You don't have to. May or may not. Your mileage may vary. I'll just say that. I'm hoarding them right now, like I hoard all things, because I'm a hoarder, a digital hoarder. It's got 90,000 in the bank. Okay. Well, did I repair? Yeah, I think I'm repaired. Okay, the jail can be pretty painful, so wish myself luck here. Combat Shrine, I'll take it. Amp right off the bat, amplify damage. Right off the bat. Came out swinging on me. I do not fear mages as much as I do melee type enemies, so I will be a little less conservative fighting these guys. Or ranged enemies, for instance. Ranged enemies are very tough. Okay, you need to get over here because you're hurting.
Thanks.
I hate how you have to heal on controller, but I guess that's the price you pay for an easier experience controlling. Right, you get in here very fast. So I'm always going to want to go after these champions because the juicy experience and they have the chance to drop better items. For instance, an Arakan Rondage could be a big deal. That is an elite or an exception. It might be an exceptional version of a Rondage. So very good. Keep that. I will sell that if all else fails. Dimensional Blade. So Dimensional Blade is a exceptional version of a Crystal Sword, but it has higher requirements. So yeah, that's another thing. When you go up in the difficulties, you get those exceptional elite items. The requirements will go up on them. So you might need to have better stats to even equip them at higher levels. So it's up to you whether it's worth it or not to even engage in such behavior. Pick up every circlet I see, every tiara I see, every diadem I see is going to get picked up. They're great items and they're going to sell for a lot. Certain items are just no-brainer pickups, and that's one of them. Feeling pretty cocky, so I'm not healing. Just a couple of mages, stragglers. But not that cocky, so immediately heal after the engagement. Okay, I see that guy down there just chilling. I see him chilling. You can see my XP bar is just moving along there. Like I said, I'm going to want to get this waypoint. Well, like I said, it's not. Sometimes you get a feel for what you can get away with. Like I walked in there, it's just a couple skeleton mages, nothing special going on. I'm Gucci. If I walk in a room though and I see 3 champions, 2 elite packs, they got an aura, they're running super fast, I'm gonna have a bad time. I know it's gonna be rough. You get like a feel for what you'll survive and whatnot. And like I said, death will come swiftly either way. You can have all the preparation gear in the world, you'll still just get absolutely bum rushed by an elite pack that'll just walk in and just trash you with no problem. Even high level, high geared characters can just get dominated sometimes. Like, they designed this game, like, it's not like modern games where it's like 2-hour tutorial or you're just basically invincible. This is old school. You will get crushed. And you're gonna learn from it, you're gonna get better, and you're gonna move on. And hopefully you don't get too salty about it, because it's gonna happen. Because sometimes I get absolutely trashed, and it's just, you gotta just turn the game off, take a deep breath, just take a break or something. It get real frustrating. Ah, perfect. You know, I took my allergy pill earlier when I was still feeling kind of congested. Such is life in Florida. Now, there is a school of thought where you do not hit interactables, do not open chests, you just breeze through the areas as quickly as possible. And that has validity to it, because the more time you spend farming in specific areas and doing a specific farming run, the higher chance you're going to get that item versus a random chest or a freaking dead body or something. So, you know, you don't have to do what I'm doing and hitting all these. I'm technically wasting my time. So. It's more, for me, it's more of a, like, the need in real life to just hit buttons. You see a big red shiny like cartoon Acme button, you want to hit it, right? It's the same thing with interactable. It's an ASMR kind of fidget spinner kind of thing. It's like I just want to hit it. It's nothing to do with efficiency or even the fact that I think I'm going to get good loot. I know I'm not going to get anything out of it, but I just like to hit it because it's fun. And you know what? Sometimes you do get loot out of it. Sometimes you do. But probably for efficiency, you should just skip it. You should really be you should be focusing, you know, after you've beaten the game and enjoyed it, mind you, you should be focusing more on getting to an end game farming experience for better gear rather than like casually strolling through, unless you just enjoy it, because, you know, the main thing is play how you want to play. Since I don't need anything else in these jails, I got my waypoint, I'm just gonna breeze through it. See, I'm not really speed running, but I'm also not, you know, stopping to smell the daisies either. And this is a problem. This is a little bit of a problem, this guy. There you go. He's hitting hard. And this I showed you before was a secret wall. There it is. Because you're never going to find stuff that's out of reach in the game, really. Can't think of an example, but if you see a room, there's a way to get in it. So that was a super healing, and there we go. So I do not want regular gems anymore. I'm only looking for flawless and perfect on this character. Or, like I said, a chipped amethyst. But watch out for these lightning mages, because I have my lowest resist right now is lightning, I believe. Yeah, 46, because poison doesn't count. Poison sucks. Poison's stupid. We all hate me and my homies hate poison. Did not mean to pick that up again. And then, as if the game heard me, I get poisoned. You gotta watch out. This game knows what you want. If you're looking for a drop, it won't give it to you. You don't want to die? Guess what? You're gonna die. Scared for the crappy map? You're gonna get it. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about with Elite that will just kill you instantly. Speed, the power, the majesty of that Elite map. Absolutely dangerous. You just basically, if you see an aura on an Elite, you're gonna have a bad time. So I'm gonna be cheap here. I'm gonna use this closed door to my advantage, as you can see. I'm gonna throw hammers through the wall. You can only do that in that, you know, specific case like that. I want to get this loot, but there's so many monsters. It's ridiculous. moving, healing, and hammering. Move, heal, hammer. You know, live, laugh, love, move, heal, hammer. Diablo 2 version. The basic bitch Diablo 2 decor right there. Alright. That was very interesting. Okay, so I've used basically a ton of potions, so let's go ahead and re-up my potions. Re-up those bad boys. Do not want to use these full rejuves as cavalier as I've been using them, but when you throw down like that, you just kind of don't really have a choice. So as you can see, these are absolutely terrible items they drop. Just absolute garbage. A partisan short battle bow, just terrible. And that's, you just got to get used to it. Don't expect, when you run into a champion or elite, don't have the mindset or this is going to be a GG drop, or you will just be disappointed. Instead, just enjoy the gameplay, enjoy the graphics, enjoy the sound, the music. Just have fun. And then, you know, eventually you'll get something good. The reward of playing this game is not the loot, it's the game itself. The loot should be a bonus. If you have that mindset, you'll be much happier with the very, very special drop rates. And it's hard to follow that advice myself. I'll be playing and I won't get a good drop for a while and it gets frustrating. You live. It's just a game. This is a secret room too. I just know that. So that's all I can say. There's not really a trick to it. I just knew it was. Let's pick up some dead bodies here. Ah, and here's the exit. Now I think I'm gonna go head to town real quick. Well, I guess I don't need to, but I'm gonna head to town just because I have a little bit of gold on me and I feel death that's awaiting me at any second here, so let's get rid of some of this gold. Sell this stuff.
Good day.
Oh, I forgot to identify it.
Stay a while and listen.
What do we got? So all resistance 8 and 4 strength is absolutely unremarkable. Sell. 6 mana stolen per hit. Nothing else. Sell. Just easy sells. That's another thing. When you get items like that, it's actually a good thing when they're that easy to sell. It's less brain work. Like, huh, well that was easy. Just free money. So I have way too many full rejuves, but I really want to store them. So you know what? I think it's about time. Unfortunately, I hate to do such a thing because I'm a hoarder. This goes against all my instincts, but I'm gonna have to sell some stuff, you know? Like this ice blink is great, but I just really don't need it, you know? And I'm gonna start selling stuff like that. I hate to do it, but I really don't need it. I'm not gonna need it at any point. It's not that great of a armor. The freezes target's fantastic, but there's other stuff that you can get. Plus melee in this game is just absolutely bonkers anyway. All right. One more waypoint to go. So I'm gonna want to just go into the cathedral here. This is a nasty little area. Would not recommend sightseeing in that area. It's a little rough.
There is great.
Yeah, this cathedral, the catacombs are also they can be pretty challenging, depending on the elite packs, obviously. It's like everything in hell, I guess. Times you can breeze through an area, other times the area is going to breeze through you. Catch my drift. Yeah, and you shouldn't really need to buy town potion scrolls. Just keep playing. Don't go to town too much, and you'll eventually fill up just picking them up off the ground. But by all means, just buy them if you want. I'm just saying. I buy them sometimes. Auto gold pickup for the win. Also look on the lookout for just a good white item I can imbue with that charge. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what I was talking about, like mesh boots. Requirements aren't too high. They could turn into something good, hopefully. So I'm not impressed with my boots. So really love to get a better pair of rare boots. I'm not expecting like war traps or anything like ever at this point. So just a nice pair of rare boots will do wonders. Why I thought that was an enemy. And there's a flail. I've already gotten 2 4-socket flails and a 4-socket now. So let me test a little theory here. The game just really wants me to have these flail bases, and I don't know why. I really don't have room for this stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna just... I guess I'll just sell something in my stash. I know I'll need it later. I know I will. I'm really glad I'm getting these bases, but I would also really love if I got the ruins to go in them as well, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see. Let's go ahead and teleport. Hello, ring. Looks like I'm about to level as soon as I smack somebody in the face, basically. Yep. That brings me to 68. 68. Gonna continue with vitality again. I'm not gonna touch strength or dex unless I got a GG item and I need to up those. Energy, not gonna touch it at all. Again, continue on my vigor, so I'm doing 3194, 3251 Blessed Hammer. Now I'm doing 3283 to 3340. It's going to keep going up as I up these. And then after these are maxed, the only way I'm going to get more damage is from plus skill items. Like a Stone of Jordan, Shaco, Grand Charms with skills on, they call them skillers, stuff like that. Again, teleport. I generally don't like to teleport too often with the teleport staff, simply because it's expensive. It's very expensive. I'll show you when I repair it. It's insanely expensive. Oh, good. In the room. Shield might be something special. Might not. But I really need a better base for Ancient's Pledge until I get, you know, a better shield in general. Same with that Royal Shield. Because I could always use Larzik's quest on it. I had a mana potion and I lost it. Oh well. So... Oh man, I'm so full. Alright, you know what? Let me go to town. Get rid of this stuff.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Yeah, 4G's the repair because of the teleport staff, basically. So I'm going to imbue these mesh boots. Hopefully I get something good. So here we go. I did not. Did not. The fire resist is okay. It's a little higher than mine, but poison is useless. And there's no faster walk speed, no faster hit recovery, no MF. Just these are actually bad. These are bad boots, and I'm gonna sell them. They're bad, and they should feel bad. And that's why, you know, just it's how it is. That's why you don't use your imbue quest too willy-nilly. Okay, so I need to sell something else. I'm gonna sell this Gothic plate because I can find 2 socket armors fairly easily, and then a Gothic is in between like really good armor and really crappy armor, so it's not really hitting any bases either way. Oops, no. Let's not use that. Let's get rid of that. Do not want to use my respec as of yet. And here's a flawless topaz. Or I keep saying flawless, a perfect topaz. Got 3 already, here's number 4. I'm gonna check out this Aaron shield and this Royal shield. Royal shield 29, so that's a 29 base. And I think this was like an 18, 19 base, something like that. So this is already better if I got 4 sockets. However, that 114 strength requirement is absolutely brutal. Aaron shield, 1 socket, garbage right off the bat. 1 socket's just terrible. Another crystal plate. Yeah, I'm not trying to use my Larzik quest, you know. Gotta plan it out. Oh, that was a super chest. So super chests are just literally just that. They're chests that just have a ton of items on it. Mr. Llama calls them super chests, so I call them super chests. So I could use another super mana here. Let's grab a couple more super healings. This Roombo is exceptional, I think. Defender is exceptional, but I don't really care. I really like picking up items that are just... I'm picky. Pick up just certain items for whatever reason. I believe the waypoint's on level 2. So I'm good not exploring 1 all the way. I didn't feel like I needed to heal for a second there, but we just were not stuck. Not moving. Boss plate worth a lot. Hush, child. Cat meowing at me. Hush now. No. I'm streaming. You don't want to come in here. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy, that is a death room right there. I'm just gonna stay in here and throw hammers, see what happens. Oof. That was close. Very stupid of me to play like that. I was begging for death. I got the game threw me a solid. That should have killed me easily. These rocks have a lot of health. Okay, so there's the exit, and that's usually the case when I play any game with randomly generated maps. I found the exit, but I'm looking for the waypoint, so now I gotta play the waypoint game. Where's all those bodies go? Jeez. I think Llama said it's on the opposite side of the map, so let's check that out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come over here. It's a death room. Let them come to us. Nope. See, I've spent a lot of money evading that, but I would have spent more reviving him, so... Let's give him...
Thanks.
Let's give him some health here, because it's rough. I need them to come out, and they're not. There we go. I just ran in because I knew I had those full rejuves, and I was like, screw it, full rejuves for the win.
Thanks.
You know, just a little impatient, to be perfectly honest. Just tired of having to play so carefully because the AI would refuse to leave the doorway, you know? It just gets a little annoying. Like, come out of the room, you know? Like, come out here and make it easier for me to kill you. Like, how hard is that to understand, you know? Like, don't you want to die? Of course you do. Alright, so I'm continuing. We survived. My mercenaries survived. I'm extremely happy about that. It's always a good thing. Like I said earlier, it's a celebration when you're alive, you're not dead. And there it is. Dario's going to be a pill, I can tell here. Grand Charm, perfect. Always looking for that Grand Charm with Paladin skills on it, but I've never found one. Like, I think I found like one maybe. I don't really farm for that kind of stuff though, so. Oops. Meant to do this, not that. And keep hitting the wrong buttons. Couple ghouls, it's cool. These guys are generally fairly easy, I guess, but obviously you're still going to want to keep your guard up. For a Hammerdin, anyway. Not speaking for the other classes by any means. Like I said, I'm always going to auto pick up circlets as soon as I see them. They sell for a lot and they can roll some pretty good stuff on them, especially if they're rare. I don't like this layout right here. I just don't like it. You'll get elites in those fires and they'll put your fire out, so I'm just going to try to stay away from that if I can. I want to go over here so check this out. It's an empty room. It's fine. I'm happy with empty rooms because that means there's less chance of me dying. In fact, you could even say there's 0% chance of me dying in an empty room. And I like that. I like to not die, you know? Hot take. Hot take. I do not like dying. Okay, so I took a hit. I'm gonna take that. Where am I going? I don't know. Just kind of walking around. I feel like the exit's over here, and I am correct. Alright. So Andy on Hell can drop some good stuff. Obviously, the Shako being one of the best ones. I absolutely will not get a Shako. I guarantee I will not get one. I could bet money on it. If I had like $1,000 right now, I would bet I'm not going to get a Shako. Or at least not a unique one. I would absolutely get a white one. Nothing on it, no problem. So let's see what she drops. With myself guessing a 0% chance of getting a Shako or Stone and Jordan or anything cool like that. It's just gonna be, I'm predicting like 2 rares, you know, like blues maybe, nothing special. And I'm not like a famous streamer, so I do not have the much coveted streamer luck. Oh boy. If I even get to Andarian, like, my goodness. My goodness. Popped like 15 potions out of sheer panic. I said in my last stream, or one of my last ones, I absolutely despise mana burn. Yeah, it pisses me off. It just triggers me. I hate it. And that is why. Ancient armor, that's good. I don't want to get my affairs in order before I fight boss here. Yep, see, there it is. That's what I'm saying. I was right. I mean, oh, come on. come on. Alright, you know, maybe it's for the best to go to town anyway. Oh! Oh my goodness, I just need a Vex now. That's exactly what I needed. Oh. That's all I need is a Vex now. So, that was a stroke of genius right there, because... What was a lot just happened in like 5 seconds, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, they updated the app. So if I go over to Heart of the Oak, I need Co, Vex, Pull, and Thul. Let me see if I can show this on camera here. Co, Vex, Pull, and Thul. And I should probably just show this on a web page, but I'm not quite savvy enough for that. Unit charge. There you go. So I have the Co right here. Do not have the Vex, obviously. And there's the Pull. And there's the Thul. Where's the Thul at? There's the Thul. So just need that Vex. Now, unfortunately for me, Vex is rare as fuck. So I'm probably not going to see one at all. However, I'm still fortunate that I at least got that Pull. That was great. What a surprise for me. I'm going to use my mouse and keyboard real quick because I'm in town. Circlet. Not selling for too much, but that is pretty much the worst rolled circlet I've ever seen, so it's understandable. That's okay. If that level requirement wasn't so high, that would be awesome. But 50, like by 50, you're going to need some resistances or some vitality or something. Otherwise, that would have been pretty dope. Well, it would have been alright, but that's just not going to do it without it. Alright. Oops. Check out my charm. I think this is already identified, so I don't really need to... Yeah. That strength requirement on it ruins that. Just the strength requirement is ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. It's that high. That's not even a choice. That's just condemnation right there. You're condemning the player to be screwed with way too much strength stat. It's way too high. Did I forget the freaking... So this is cool because of the gold, but it's three spots in your inventory, and maximum damage is only for melee builds, so pass. It's so much easier with a mouse and keyboard and inventory-wise. Gameplay-wise, that's another question here. I cannot see my stash because there's a chat overlay right there, but I think I see, yeah. So there's a perfect ruby. Don't believe I have. I think that's the only flawless sapphire I have, so let's go ahead and... Oh my god, not again. Let's do some quick math here. So what is that? Let's try 516 gold, so that should... Yeah. Quick math. Genius on stream. Alright, actually was pretty impressive if I do say so myself, you know, whatever. Where's my inventory? Oh, okay. I've used mouse and keyboard so long. Alright. So I got my Merce back. Let me repair real quick. Just my teleporter alive is gonna cost a ton. Yeah. It's like I didn't want to mess up my perfect gold there, but whatever. So let's grab all these super healings in a mana, because I'm about to go to work here. There's that Shaco tormenting me. All right, like I said, I guarantee craft drops. Absolute guarantee. And I was right. I was 100% correct. As I usually am about most things.
My work here is finished.
Cleansing ore to get rid of that annoying poison. I need to be using less of those, not more. Whew, that was Indarial. That was hell. Act 1, done. Did not mean to do that. Try and grab this stuff. Thank you very much. Alright. All right, you're annoying me now. So let's. To grab that. I do not need either of those. I do need an amethyst though, and you're not giving it to me, but that's okay. Now, the Andy bug, you're going to want to go to Act 2, and that's it. That's the Andy bug. Again, I think I mentioned it before. Everybody makes such a big deal out of it. All you got to do is just go to Act 2. Just don't save and quit. Go to Act 2, and then you're good. That's all you got to do. Doesn't matter who you talk to. Doesn't matter what you do before. Kill and Dario, go to Act 2. That's it. That's the Andy bug. You're done. Now, you cannot get bugged. It just happens. I'm personally, I'd be pretty salty if I didn't bug her. But you can always just make a new character, and it just, you'll live. I'm hoping these Greaves will fill the void of my build that I've been looking for here. Let's see. That cold res is amazing. Faster run walk is good. However, I lose 18 fire res. And I don't think I can afford that right now. Oh, yeah, because I'm only 7 over 75%, so it's unfortunate. Those are good for somebody else, though, definitely. But nobody's gonna get 70 strength. Like, it's not at that level. 33 life is good. 33 life is good. In fact, it's better than 7 mana. I will do a trade-off on that. So let's go to one of my stashes and sell something, because I want that for somebody else. Oh yeah, I've got this stuff here. The Bregas. It would be good for a Boazon. I think I can get rid of this because I'm not going to make a sorceress with fire stuff. And I don't know. I don't know what to get rid of. I'm such a hoarder. Here we go. That's got to suck. I think this sucks. Oh, you're doing it again, huh? Let's see. Trying to get this down. What is that, 1,607? Yeah. Good. I'm good like that, guys. I'm good like that. Like that. Not really. Oh, and then I forgot I got this.
Hello.
So that is just embarrassing. It's a paladin shield with no all res on it and only 1 res, and it's only 10. Replenish life is almost useless. Attack rating is useless unless you're melee. Your recovery is nice. This is not a good item. And my mercenary is still alive, so I treasure him and I value him.
I don't expect this.
Character. So the problem with this quest on a Hammerdin is, one of the few areas you cannot go into with Hammerdin. Magic immunity. I can do it with Holy Bolt, which I have on. No, I don't have hotkeyed at all. Holy Bolt can put it to him, but the magic immunity is just brutal. So let's see, 64. Prayer. Blessed Aim. Prayer. So I think I actually have the wrong mercenary. I want the frozen aura mercenary, and I have the Defiance one. So I technically have the wrong mercenary, and I'm getting through it. Trying. Yeah, bye bye. Alright, but I'm just going to wrap that up because I'm surprised I even got past Act 1 without too much muss or fuss. But yeah, that was Indariel. That was Hell, Act 1. Oh, what up? I was about to get off, but if you're on, I can stay on and stream for a little bit. I'm not going to do anything else right now. Yeah, I just finished Indariel, man, on Hell. Yeah, it was not easy, and I got terrible loot, but I did it. Actually, now that you're here, I can show my gear again. So, again, I got my Spirit, Talthol, Ort Am for open socket sword. Death Grip. So, Fire Res and 14 MF. That's basically the gist of those gloves. You're going to want your faster cast rate on both your rings if you can. So, faster cast rate, the 7 lightning res is good, but it needs to be way higher. Yeah, I'm going to try. This belt's awesome. Tri-res belt with 17 life. 20 cold res, 19 lightning res, 7 fire res. Awesome. Awesome belt. And then again, 10 FCR, 10 faster cast rate, and then 24 cold resist. So this ring's good. This ring's I. So good, and then okay. Boots piss me off. I just hate these boots. The 18 fire res is good, but 15 MF is good, but that's it. Faster hit. Okay. These boots are not bad, but they trigger me because I want more MF on them, or I want like double res or something. But that's okay. Ancient's Pledge, of course. Ral or Tal, 3 socket shield. They give this to you for beating the first quest in Act 5. So all you need is a 3 open socket shield. Just have it because the res is awesome. All res amulet because my res sucks. That's a terrible amulet, but my res is so bad. Gots to have it. Stealth, of course, for the faster unlock, faster cast rate, faster hit recovery. Awesome, awesome, and awesome. And then regenerate mana is nice, but I don't really need it. Poison resist is useless. And then just Ral or Thol just for resist. Cold, lightning, and red. Fire resist 30. So that sounds like I have way too much resist, right? Wrong, because I'm in Hell. Minus 100%. So if I was on normal, I'd have easy 75s in all these. And Nightmare would be 75. But Hell, 100% minus. Just screws you up. Yeah, this is my only character. You can see in my stash, my stash is absolutely full because I need to make some more characters. But I'm getting there. What's my Holy Bolt at? 3? 264. I'm going to attempt to do Radamant right now. I really shouldn't. This is more for lulz, I guess, or entertainment because of the magic immunity, but I'm gonna give it a shot. But do not do Radamant with a Hammerdin right off the bat in Hell. That's my recommendation. The magic immunities will get you. But I'll give it a shot. I like the shot style. Oh, this could be bad. This could be very bad. And it's good. It's good. I live. Like I was saying earlier, dude, anytime you survive an encounter in Hell, it's a triumph. It's a celebration. If you kill one enemy in Hell, congratulations. Like, throw a party. Like, it's a monumentous victory. Just any time in Hell you're not dead. It is a cake and ice cream moment. Van braces. So that's an elite version of chain gloves, I believe, or maybe it's exceptional. Those could be good, but they're not because they're just blue. War hat could exceptional cap. You know, I'm gonna heal with that. But yeah, Paladin's all I got right now. Again, I'm just trying to get through Hell with him first before I dick around with some other characters. The next character probably is gonna be a sorceress. But I really want to make a Javazon. Like, I made a Javazon on PC before, and I got all the way into Hell, and then I stopped playing for whatever reason. I don't remember. And I was having a blast with it. I hate that saying. I don't mean to say that. I was having a lot of fun with it, and then I got rid of it. Mini rant. I hate when people say they're having a blast. It's just, it's like, I don't like that word. It's just some people don't like words. They're like, I'm having a like, it's always when a new game comes out, right? And the launch is terrible and the game's doing terrible. And you go to like a subreddit for it. And then there's always a post or comment where somebody's like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm having a blast. And it's always having a blast. It's never, I'm not having any issues with my game. I've been having a really great time. Or this game is really fun. Never mind the haters. Something like that, right? No, it's I am having a blast. And I'm just like, I can't with it. I hate it. Ooh, speaking of hate. Mana burn. Lloyd's favorite. Alright, I'm gonna do, yeah. It's called a big brain maneuvers. I've heard my hammers around that corner there. That's how you do it. Let's go ahead and heal. And thankfully my Merce just stood back and he did not he did not run in, and I'm proud of him. It's very good. But I gotta watch out for these archers, because the archers in this game, especially in Hell, are just brutal. They have like no cooldown, they have basically unlimited range, 100% accuracy, they do a ton of damage, status effects. Archers are brutal in Hell. There's no mercy with these archers. They will pinpoint snipe you in your soul and then walk away in slow motion like it was nothing. They scoff at you here. They laugh at your skill. They will destroy all. Beware the archers in Hell. Beware. Oh boy. It's almost, I swear this game hears me. I swear this game hears me. Whenever I say something, they're like, oh, you're complaining about archers? Well, here's a champion pack of archers. Absolutely rejuvenation. Yeah. I'm picking up, every time I see a full rejuve, I snatch the hell out of that shit. Like, it's getting snatched up, period. Now, Dust Shroud is in, I believe it's an elite quilted armor. I'm absolutely going to pick that up because it sells for a lot. So let me switch here. Keyboard and mouse. Yeah. That sells for at least 15 Gs, maybe. Archers on normal own my sorcerers. Yeah, dude, they're nasty. They're nasty little dudes. It's just, they're nasty little dudes. And I have like a chat. I just popped out a window in Firefox of my chat, and then I have this app called like see-through windows, and it's just overlaid on my game. So now I can see my chat in game without a second monitor or my laptop or anything. It's just great. And it doesn't really get in the way because the way this game is designed. But we're cruising so far, but this is the easy part. The problem is when I'm going to get to Radamant, like I said, he is immune to magic, right? And Blessed Hammer is magic damage. So literally it's it just does no damage to him. So I'm going to have to switch to Holy. Oh, I should put that on now. Dust Shroud is a decent rune base because the requirements aren't really high, I believe. Yeah, 77 strength is not that high in regards of like elite items. So if you get a 3 or 4 socketed Dust Shroud, absolutely you can use that as a rune base. It looks terrible, but it sure as hell has nice stats on it, and you'll make the rune word. So yeah, it's a good rune base. If I had a 2 socketed Dust Shroud and I had some extra Taleth, yeah, I'd throw a stealth in that bad boy and get rid of this. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's get that holy. Let's put this on. Put this over here because I don't use normal attacks ever. So let's do this to. I'm gonna use that on Radamant, and hopefully my Merc will smell. Okay, this is a bad room. Bad room. Bad room. Bad room. Gotta watch my mercenary's health here. Oh god, son of a biscuit. See, that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. I really did. Alright. Well, at least I called it. It was a bad room. I wasn't kidding. So now I'm going to have to heal. And I'm just not happy with how they... just not happy how they kill a mercenary. I'm not happy at all. I'm going to go to town. Yeah, everybody was sniping. They all had might aura, so they were doing extra damage. And my mercenary has room temperature IQ, so he ran in and just got like insta-merced and just cost me 34 Gs. Like, bro, like, don't run in the room like that, dude. But he's like for Frodo, and they just ran in and just got like bodied instantly. Like, please don't play like that, dude. And he did. He did.
I am overburdened.
All right, so I said the Dust Shroud will sell for like 25 Gs, right? Let's see what we got. 35. So it sells for more than 25 Gs because, like I said, it's an elite item. So absolutely. So that just recouped the cost of my dead mercenary. So I'm happy with that. Terrible ring, garbage. Get rid of it. All right. So again, I can't deposit it. So that's about 1,000. Oops. Let's see. 2,649. Oops, I'm off by 1,000. It's like 990. And then this is like simple math. You missed it earlier. I did some amazing like math really fast, but I'm not doing it now. Of course. Of course I'm not. Because it won't let me deposit to get it up to the 2.5 million max for some reason. It's stubborn. It's like, I hope they fix that. Like, just deposit it until it maxes out, and then I'll throw it somewhere else, you know? They're like, no. No. You know what, I'm gonna repair. Alright, mercenary. That room was brutal, but it's gonna get worse, so you need to not die. Alright, bruh. Oops. You do not die. Let's live, okay? Let's try living. Like, try that out. It's a lot of fun, I promise. Don't even need a mana shrine as an insight. Yeah, you will. You will lose all of your money. Oh my god. So bad. Can't move. Stop. Okay. Nope. Come over here quickly. Yeah, that's why I deposit my money, because I die like all the time. It's like I die so much. Well, not all the time, exaggerating. Alright, I'm going to try something here. Can't quite hit these guys. There we go. Teleport past. Come around. Please don't kill him. Not again. You guys, stop. Oh. Son of a biscuit. You know what? I'm gonna pick that up because he's just bleeding my money right now. How he died to 2 regular trash mobs? Like, I'll consult the oracle on that one. Like, yeah, this should kill him, not regular trash mobs. As you can see, I don't have my inside aura, and I'm still rocking because I just picked up that mana shrine. So it's good to pick up. And that's why I deposit my money, because he dropped like instantly. So it's like I don't want that to happen to me. Because I will save and quit if I die. I will not try to recover my body. There's no way in hell. I mean, literally, I'm gonna be able to get my body back. Not in any of these situations. Unless I've cleared the entire room and the room next to it and the route up to the room and I die. This is the only way I'm going to get my body back. Like, period. Alright, so I leveled. So again, just into vitality. Got a nice little bit of life here. And again, let's keep working on vigor. Synergy. And that brings me up to 3,369 to 3,432 damage for my hammers, so getting there.
I can't carry it.
Hydra Edge is an elite, I believe, but yeah, and I just lost a bunch of money because my merc died, so let's go ahead and let's grab that. Why would you do that to me? Pick up the item. So that should sell for a little bit, probably like $7 grand or something. We'll see. Yeah, because if you try to get your body back, I see Llama do it all the time. But Llama's a fucking, he's a D2 like demigod. So of course he can get his body back. He's a professional speedrunner, and he literally taught me everything I know about this game and most UG2 players. So if he dies, he can go get his body back. Like, and even then, I see him struggle to get it. So if I see Mr. Llama struggling to do something, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to do it. Luna is a shield. Yeah, that's an elite, I believe. That's a bad one. Not horrible though. Oh crap. Got my mana again. Always after my mana. Now is a very good item. That would sell. Yeah. Again, switch. Like I said, I wouldn't have to do this. My mercenary didn't keep dying, but keeps biting the big one. But that now is I think it's an elite flail, so it should be 10 G's at least. Any and all charms, I'm taking them. Absolutely. Absolutely taking charms. Charms are my friend. As soon as I get that quest notification that I'm within, smacking distance of Radamant, I'm absolutely going to town and reviving my mercenary. So again, the only way it's really possible is if you build another similar character, you have an alt set of good gear in your stash. Yeah, like that, or you're just a masochist and you just love running into the room where you died and retracing your death and recreating it. Because you're not going to be able to get your body back unless you're just really good. And I'm not. That orb. Ooh, that orb probably worth a lot.
I can't carry anymore.
Why? Oh, because of the freaking... Okay, I need one more super healing. Oops. Okay, so that class orb is so good, so I'm just going to grab that. Yeah. Okay, so this is only level 2, so this, I forgot, there's one more level, so I'm looking for the waypoint rather than the exit. And I don't even want to revive my Merc anymore because he just keeps dying, and you really need him in hell. Like, I'm relying on him for my mana regen, but if he keeps dying, I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and waste all my damn money on you, homie. So I'm going to try to play without him for a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, beautiful layout. Oh. Okay, that was such a good layout. I'm going to town. Alright, I hope this charm is good, but I have a feeling it's not. Let's see if I'm correct. It's good! It's good! It's so good! Alright, so this is terrible. It's not worth much. Anytime you get a charm with any resistance on it, let alone resistance and life, and it's only a large, so it's not taking up 3 slots, that's a win. That's a win right there. It's absolutely worth keeping. Like, a new character, even better. It would be perfect for a new character. But I'm keeping it for me, because I need all the res I can get. That's my cold res at. Cold res is maxed? What? My cold res is not maxed. Oh, it's 1 over. So it's literally basically 76 in hell. What did I max it with? I don't care. I'm still keeping it. I want that life. Let's see if there's something else I can toss. I can toss that faster run walk. Actually, I can just toss a couple of these potions. It doesn't matter. I love that life and cold. It's just so good. That's one thing I learned from Mr. Llama is even if it's like 5 life or 10 life, every little bit of stats helps. Basically, everything in this game is working against you. The drop rates, difficulty, the systems itself are all working to kill you. So any tiny little stat bonus you can get helps you out. So I'm absolutely keeping that. That was for me, that's a GG right there. That's a GG right there for me. Let me go ahead and just do this. I have way too many of these bad boys. I've got almost full. So I really need to get rid of some of this stuff, but it's just not happening. Alright, since like I said, my mercenary dies, let's recoup that cost. So this, yeah, this, I said 7 Gs, it's 9 Gs, even better. This will be worth, unfortunately, that's not worth a lot. I was kind of hoping it was, but whatever. This now should hopefully be, I'm guessing, around 11 Gs. Ah, see, now this was 7 Gs, but that's okay. It's all worth it. Alright, so that should, so I got 37 Gs right there. That should cover the cost of my mercenary. And you absolutely do not have to play like this, like anybody. This is not how you're supposed to play. This is how I play. I like to make a profit, so that is a 3 grand profit basically. He died, but I'm still making money. And I want that money for gambling. Gambling costs a ton. But I hate when your mercenary dies. I just hate it. It's like I don't want him to die. I want him forever. He completes me. Not a single chest piece. Oh wait, I didn't read your last one. So you said the main thing I'm lacking right now is decent gear drop. I know I'm on normal Act 1, but even basic gear is non-existent. To the point that my merc doesn't even have a chest piece. Because not a single chest piece has dropped since I picked up my merc. Yeah. One thing I will say, I'm actually going to show you. So I learned this from Llama 2. I can't really show you in hell though, and I don't feel like switching difficulties to reset my damn map. But come over to Act 1, because you're only in Act 2, right? Or are you in Act 1? If you're in Act, well, it doesn't matter. You go to Act 1. Come over here. Charcy is the only place, Charcy in Act 2. So Act 1 and Act 2, normal, are the only places ever that you're going to find socketed gear. Everything after that, Act 3 and above, a normal Nightmare in Hell is all magic gear. There's not going to be any sockets. And it says mechanics, doesn't count for rune words. It's a lie. Don't use it. So you come over here and you shop Charcy. And if you don't see what you want, you just simply do this. Just go anywhere, really, as long as it's outside of a town. And then you come back, and then their shop's refreshed. And then that's how you find a good rune base for chest pieces or helmets or whatever. But she's not going to show any because I'm in hell, so it's all going to be magical. And same down here. Don't forget about Homeboy. Homeboy's got stuff too. Look at this. So if you need chest armor from him, come check him out. He's got some stuff. And then, you know, if all else fails, like, fuck it. Gamble the shit, you know? I'm not recommending gambling when the costs are like that, like $359,000, but if it was something cheaper, like plate mail's a little cheaper, scale's even cheaper, and then finally ring mail even cheaper. Like something like that's fine. But yeah, I do a ton of shopping on new characters anyway. Until you get stuff you need. Right now, unfortunately, I'm at that point where I basically have to find what I need rather than shop for it. But yeah, that's BS that you haven't got a single chest piece that drops since you picked up your merc. Bad RNG. Ooh, I see that aura. This could get nasty, folks. Ooh, I guess it got nasty for them because they didn't. Nothing was going on. Just dead instantly. The main thing though, when you get to Nightmare in Hell, I meant to mention this in another video. The main thing for me that makes a literal, like, noticeable difference is your resistances. If your resistances are positive and they're above like 50% or above like 20%, I need a sapphire, above, you know, a certain point, you are literally just gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the difference, and it makes the game easier. I mean, it doesn't make the game easy, but it makes the game easier to me. I notice it. It's like a noticeable difference. Like right now, my reses are pretty good, but my lightning's a little low. I should shop. I'm just stubborn and feel like the game should provide drops early on and then slowly just decrease the drop rate as you progress in difficulty. Well, it certainly does decrease the drop rate, it feels like. I can say that. But I feel you. Yeah, it's just hating on you. It does, like right now, like I said, I've been using this gear since like level 20 or something. I've had the only recent change is I put on this death mask and then this amulet. That's it. Everything else I had for dozens of levels. I've had these gloves forever. I've had the shield forever. I've had these boots forever. These rings forever. Yeah, the drop rates in this game are almost non-existent in regards to you getting something you need or want. It's all about getting through the game, and then when you farm, you get into a rhythm, like a hypnotic rhythm of, because you do it so much that you eventually, it becomes fun in and of itself, the farming procedure, and then eventually you'll get good drops. But there are those people that just play the game and actually get drops. Like I don't know, I don't know what that feels like, but I'm sure there's people out there that just turn the game on and fucking shakos and fucking vex runes and shit just falls from the sky. Ooh, a ghost armor, that could sell for a high little bit. I keep getting like poisoned. The thing with poison is there's Mr. Lawman calls it super poison. I don't remember if I mentioned this or not. You can get basically critical poison. Like if an enemy hits you, it does a ton of damage, it's a crit. Well, they can poison crit you basically, and it does way more damage, it lasts way longer, and it just hurts. So poison, when I say no one cares about poison, I mean regular poison. Super poison is a pain in the ass, it's a big deal. Man, I would not die. Why do I have so many freaking mana potions? Like, get out of here. See, I have to speed farm for gear after a certain point. I just need to make it to that point. You should be good to go shopping and or just running around until you get to, like... You probably run into some issues in Act 4 or 5 in normal if you have terrible gear and you're not, like, super familiar with everything. But Nightmare and Hell, yeah, even if you have good gear, you run into issues. But normal, you should be alright. Normal is the chillest. I love normal. I miss normal. Oh, okay. Did not mean to. I just panic hit like 15 buttons out of sheer panic. Terrified. It's that battle size might be really something there. Just might have to stock in front of me. Okay, I'm just getting dominated. Dominated. See, I think I got super poisoned if I'm not mistaken. Just, it hurts. Okay, so I want to get these bodies out of here because Radaman's going to keep resin and fucking me in the asshole. So, what I really want is to get rid of these bodies. And then just work on his bitch ass. Son of a bitch. Okay, see, what I didn't want to happen was my mercenary die, so I have no backup, and he died. So, but it's okay. It's pretty chill right now, so I'm going to proceed carefully. Doing like no damage to him. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I need my mercenary for sure. Stop rezzing, like that's why I put this on. Yeah, I just burned through like a ton of potions. But thankfully I cleared out all the mobs, so I'm pretty good to go when I come back. That's pretty terrible. I'm going to grab this field plate because that should cover the cost of resin my merc, because it should be at least 15 Gs, probably 17, 20, 25. Lucky 35. That rolled kind of crappy though, so I don't know. Let's see. 33, yeah, so I was right. Stamina is useless. Auto useless charm. Yeah, and that was the sapphire I needed. So let me go ahead and make a perfect sapphire. Or flawless, I should say, not perfect. Another flaw. Oh, there's a perfect emerald. Okay. Anything to give me some stash space, because I'm just hurting right now. Let's revive my merc, and let's run back in there, and hopefully he can aggro a little bit, and then I can take down Radamant.
Yes, citizen.
Otherwise, it's going to be a long, drawn-out, annoying process that I'm not too pleased to take part in. However, it's a free skill point. There's some loot that drops, and you know, it's not completely a waste of time, that's for sure. Alright, I'm all healed up. Let's grab some potions. Bro, he is taking entirely too much damage. Entirely too much damage. I think I'm gonna have to. What? Hold the. I thought Radamant was magic immune, man. If I knew I could just run up to him with hammers, I would have done that in the first place. Like, when is Radamant not magic immune? Am I tripping? Am I losing it? That was easy as hell. I would have done that in the first place. I had no clue. You know what? Live, you learn, you get loves. Whatever. Right, more damage for me. I had no idea. It's just, that was a small brain energy on my part. I didn't even look at the display. I should have looked under his name and saw the immunity, and then I would have been like, oh, he's not magic immune. I just assumed he's magic immune because I just thought I was all cool like that, and I know everything about the game when I don't. I so don't know everything about the game. Well, you know, that's exactly why you play. You know, you learn, try to get better. I'm so mad that battle side was terrible. I was hoping that was good. All right. Hopefully my Merc should live a little bit longer. He was just having trouble with Radamant is the issue.
Hello.
Let's talk to some vendors. I guess I don't need to repair. Unfortunately, all this stuff is garbage because it's blue, not yellow.
How do I like it?
Oh, you're selling supers. Nice. Well, here, give me some potions. I usually don't buy potions because you can just get them off of elites like instantly. You know, I'm working on maxing. This is my build right here. So I've explained this earlier, but you weren't on, so let me explain it to you. So Blessed Hammer build, you basically max out Blessed Hammer, right? Then you're going to want to max out the synergies. And if you look on here, the synergy, aka Blessed Hammer receives bonuses from, is Blessed Aim and Vigor. You get 14% magic damage per level. So I did Blessed Aim, and I'm working on Vigor now. But you're also going to want to get Concentration, which is the main aura. It's that white crap under my feet, the white little radiant blob. That's Concentration. Concentration brings your damage up from 1205 to 3400. So it like basically almost triples your damage with Concentration on. So you're going to max hammers, then you're going to max Blessed Aim, then you're going to max Concentration. Then now I'm working on Vigor. Also stopped over and put in Redemption so I can pick up dead bodies and get some extra health and mana. And then finally I'm going to finish off with Holy Shield, which is just 75% block automatically. It's awesome. And that's it. Like, I'm not going to work on anything else. I'm not going to get like Fanaticism or Conviction or anything else. Or you know, Meditation or Sanctuary or Salvation, I mean. None of that. Just straight up Holy Shield. Yes, I know I finished the quest. Thank you. Now I can finally head out into the desert, which I enjoy. I love going out in the desert in this act. I thought somebody had Holy Freeze. Maybe that's freaking Nightmares I'm thinking of. Oh, let's go, Merce. The beetles are such good XP. They do a ton of damage, but they give you so much experience. Watch my experience bar. See it actually moving? You can actually see it move, because beetles are just... Llama calls it juicy XP. That's exactly what it is. Love this area. And it's obvious, because it's, you know... It's a big open space, perfect for hammers. This is Hammerdin heaven, this area. Very easy to pick the rules of engagement and sculpt, you know, the battlefield to your liking, basically. I'm gonna keep this because this might be worth a little bit. And I like the music, it's like snappy music. Lots of elites, lots of room to navigate, so I just love this area. Of course the sword's not going to worth anything. Oh, this hurts. Again, I'm just grabbing these super potions because these guys are putting a hurting on me. Here's the aura I was talking about. Grab this and it'll pick up the dead bodies and refill your health and mana. But I don't really need it because I'm popping potions and I got the insight. So I definitely need some town portal scrolls. That is a conviction aura, that green stuff. It lowers your resistance. So those are very dangerous, especially on a beetle. They do a ton of lightning damage. However, I don't care. So I just kind of ignored it. And I highly recommend nobody ever play like that, ever. It's not how you play. Wasting any potions here. So, yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna want to grab any full rejuvenation potion I see, just for sure, just right off the bat. Except I'm having, there we go, having difficulty locking that one down. And I, like I said in other videos, I like to just kind of take my time, walk around. I don't like meander, like loiter basically, but I will kind of walk around, check stuff out. That tigulated mail is going to be worth a lot, so let's go ahead and grab that. And unfortunately, like I said, on controller you can't do this little maneuver right here. It's only got 2 sockets. It's only not magical. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't think that'll be worth anything. Sun Spirit might. Let's check that out. Maybe. I'll keep it. Like I said, you're going to want to find items with a bunch of skills on them. Plus 1 to blank, blank, blank. And then that's where you make the big money. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's like you can't open your inventory and then grab the item with the controller on. You have to, like, I can do it with a mouse and keyboard, but you can't with a controller. And it's kind of annoying. Yeah, consoles got fucked, dude. Straight up, they got fucked. Like, the multiplayer on it is just broken. That's good right there. Like, it's good they brought it to console, but they need to patch it. They need to add some stuff. Like, ooh, a gem shrine. I needed that. Okay. So gem shrine, it automatically upgrades whatever gem in your inventory, if you only have 1 gem, to the next tier. So I'm immediately going to take advantage of that. Clear out some gems. So because I know an Eldritch Orb is either elite or exceptional, I believe it's an elite. I know it's going to sell a lot. It has that +2 energy shield. Big money. 26 G's. Done. This might sell. I believe this is an elite item. I could be completely wrong, but I know it's at least exceptional. So, yep, 16 G's. Done. See, this is how you make money right here. Mummified Trophy, I think, is exceptional. I don't think it'll sell for much. Yeah. No, just life tap, so nothing special there. So I need to deposit some in there to fill it out, but I don't really care right now. Yeah, the console version has a broken multiplayer matchmaking system where you basically say there's a game and it has this definition, like where you're at or what level you are or whatever, and then other people can join it, I guess, but it doesn't really work very well. Oh, Gem Shrine. And there's not like lobbies, just straight up lobbies like on PC, and I have no idea why they did that. So it looks like I have 2 flawless, but unfortunately I do not have a regular one. Same with this. I can upgrade this to flawless, but it's... So a Gem Shrine's not really doing me any good right now, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, I do need a chipped amethyst, so I could just hope for one. What is this? Flawless. You know what? I'm going to make myself a perfect skull, because perfect skulls can be useful for mercenaries, because you put them in a weapon slot and they'll give you 3% life and mana stolen per hit. That's helpful. Yeah, and they absolutely do need to And it gave me upgraded that skull because that was the only gem in my inventory, by the way. But yeah, they need to have crossplay. They have cross progression. I think the only reason they don't have crossplay is because one of the companies, I believe it's Sony, is being a little bitch and they don't want to. I'm pretty sure Xbox is on board. I'm pretty sure Nintendo Switch would be on board as long as their hardware can take it. But yeah, they need to add that crossplay, man. Absolutely. Help the game a lot. But they also can't trade on console. Like, I don't know what the hell their problem is. Like, they brought it at a console, but they made so many concessions that it, especially considering the consoles are so powerful now. Like, fucking next-gen consoles are more powerful than my PC, basically. Or at least about the same, you know, it's comparable. And they're a hell of a lot cheaper. And they don't have all these PC standard features. Like, why can't you use a mouse and a keyboard? Why can't you do the players 1 through 8 command to make the loot drops better and the game more challenging? Like, where's that stuff at? Like, it should be standard with the release. But, you know, I don't know. There's gotta be some reason for it. Yeah, that's a great point. I'm really glad you mentioned that. The only people that have PS5s are either A, people that got really lucky, like my brother, B, people that are scalpers and just used bot commands and scooped them all up, or C, people that just couldn't take it and just bought it from a scalper. So that's it. There's no normal people that just want to walk into a store and buy PS5s. They can go fuck themselves. So therefore, Sony says to you as a consumer, you can go fuck yourself because they've done nothing to prevent the scalping. Which, I mean, it's not easy because it's a retailer and reseller problem, blah, blah, blah. But they don't care. It doesn't matter anyway because they don't care. And you should never take a position where you're in defense of a billion-dollar corporation, no matter the argument. Corporations are indefensible and primarily the reason for most of the world's problems. So never defend a corporation, especially when they wouldn't defend you. It's just common sense. I mean, unless obviously it was like some situation where something horrible happened and the corporation did something wonderful, obviously, but they won't and they never do. So they're here to destroy the earth and kill us all. So who cares? Anyway. So I'm going the wrong way, but there's this sweet XP shrine, so gotta get some of that. Changing the subject. It's like if you want to see, I just get triggered talking about this stuff because there's obviously the pandemic has happened and there's hardware shortages and stuff because of the microprocessing shortage, I believe, and there's a bunch of reasons why and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, the problem is scalpers ruin the entire market, basically. And it's nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody really cares. And it's just bullshit, basically. That's my point. It's like, you can go fuck yourself, basically. And it's a shame. It's like I was gonna, every generation I buy the new consoles eventually anyway. And I'll buy a PlayStation, and I'll buy an Xbox, and then I'll buy whatever fucking weird doodad Nintendo puts out. Every generation, it's what I do. But this generation, I've seen such an apathetic response to the scalpers and manufacturer shortages to materials from these big companies that I just don't want to give them my money because they don't deserve it. Like, they say to consumers, "Fuck you," and then I say, "Fuck you" right back to them. So. And I just don't want to be like that because it's just a shame, I guess. It's like a tradition where every generation we go out and buy these consoles, but if they're going to not do anything to ensure that consumers can purchase the products they create and they don't protect the consumer, then fuck them. And that's about all I'll say about it. Just in general, corporations, they can go fuck themselves. You know? So continuing what I'm doing, I mentioned before, whenever you get an XP shrine, you should always go make a beeline to some elites or champions because they give out more XP, so it's always worth it. But either way, if you get an XP shrine, just basically just kill stuff and it's not going to waste. Just try not to go to town with it. And that's only for the min-maxing mentality. I mean, you do whatever you want, play however you want. Saying to really push that XP shrine to what it's worth is kill some elites. Like right now, I've got no elites. There's no elites. But it ran out. And that's the irony of it. I finally got some elites, and it ran out. You know, that's how it is. Come over here. This guy. Shadow Bow's a decent, I think, but that Shark Tooth armor is what I'm eyeballing right now. It's actually better than this Wire Fleece. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this because it's the only way to pick this up. Turned on graphics mode, so locked at 30 FPS. Can't even tell the difference in graphics from performance mode at 60 FPS. That's a joke. Yeah, I mean, if you can't tell the difference, dude, then fuck that shit and put it on whatever you want, you know. When I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I noticed it looked like really clear on quality, but the frame rate was absolutely unimpressive. So I put it on performance, and the frame rate skyrocketed to like 60, and then it looked just as clear. The resolution looked exactly the same. The quality of the graphics were indistinguishable between the two settings to me. So I'm like, what's the fucking point? It was like, well, I guess it was just a win-win in my case. So yeah, if you're playing a game and it looks exactly the same, fucking yeah, go ahead. Because there's those people that get all like butthurt about graphics, like it has to be 120 FPS, and it's like, if you can't even tell what it looks like, or it just doesn't register in your brain or your eyes, then who fucking cares? Plus, who cares anyway? People enjoy what they enjoy, graphics-wise. Like, I think I could put this on Ultra. I'm on high right now with the graphics. And it looks exactly the same, but I noticed that my GPU is pushed a little bit harder. So I was like, I literally couldn't tell the difference in graphics, but I could tell that my GPU is like louder. So I'm like, what's the point? So I put it on high, you know, because it looked exactly the same. The frame rate was actually the frame rate would drop occasionally to like 47 FPS when a lot of stuff was on screen, and then it just looked otherwise exactly the same. So I'm like, why would I want it on high graphics when it looks exactly the same, but it's pushing my computer harder? It makes no sense. So put it on high. Yeah. Yeah, nobody wants that. Like, we're good where we are. Did I level? I forgot. So again, vitality. Basically, any character you make, you just basically, every character, every build, with some rare exceptions, vitality, vitality, vitality. The only time you're going to put it into strength or dexterity is to wear items, specific items that are like usually GG items, and then your energy is usually untouched for the most part. You're only going to put points in energy early on just to give you a little quality of life. Otherwise, you don't care. And like I said, either way, you can always respec, so it's not the end of the world. Again, I'm going to keep going with Vigor, which is at 13, so it's 7 more levels than a maxed Vigor, so I'm level 70, which is excellent. Very happy about that. When it comes to Hell, like, the higher level you are, the better, man. It's like just any advantage you can get. Nightmare and normal, you're going to want to be in certain level ranges for the XP, but Hell, it's like, just be a high level. Do not go into Hell at low level and then wonder why you're getting, like, steamrolled by the AI. It's because you need to level a little bit. So I'm having, as you can see, I haven't died once on camera here in this stream. I'm having a fairly easy time in Hell so far because my level is high, my resistances are decent, and I'm trying not to play like a jackass. So my sorceress is serious. Oh yeah, you're gonna have like the worst time with mana when you start off on any build, basically, and you're just gonna have to have your whole inventory filled out with potions, like I did. But once you get that mercenary and you put this on him, and I don't know if I showed you this yet, dude. Ral Tir Tal Soul 4-socket polearm. Ral Tir Tal Soul. That level 16 meditation aura is the tits. Like, that's the reason why I can throw hammers. Because look, I only have 283 mana. That's terrible for level 70. But look at all these hammers I'm throwing. Look at my mana barely going down. Still throwing them. I can sit here and throw them for like 20 seconds almost. And then when I stop, look how fast my mana comes back. And I'm full. Like, it's that easy because meditation aura from the insight rune word. So as soon as you can get that insight, it looks like it's require level 27, which is, you know, not super low, but it's a little low. But it'll take you a little bit to get there. But that'll take care of all your mana problems, this period. But everybody has those issues. Like, everybody, new character, is like always running into mana problems. That's why you just have to chug potions nonstop. Call this game the potion chugging simulator. Alright. That water hit different. It's good. Wells are also... Wells, keep in mind too, wells will remove some curses and poison stuff too. As well as refill your stamina and health and mana. FYI. Going the wrong way. And you're also not going to have any stamina problems the more you level, because you'll get more stamina from vitality and stuff and just run into less issues. Need some mana regen gear to get away from it. Yeah, you'll get some mana regen gear too. That's another reason why stealth is great. Look at that mana, regenerate mana 15%. That really helps right there. I think level 27, 30 is kind of when my build is going to open up. I need level 30 frozen. Yeah, it will. Absolutely. This game has like a couple of different stages to it. Like there's the beginning stage when you start out. There's the middling stage when you start getting some decent gear, you know, probably where you're at. Then there's like the cool stage where you got your gear, you got your build started, and then you just go into town. And that's a fun stage. And then, you know, there's stages after that. Right now I'm in the looking for better gear and not finding it stage. And that's the longest stage probably people are going to be in until they get that gear. But as long as your build's going, you're playing smart, you know, look for the right gear, you should be good to go. But yeah, it is important not to run a shit build too, because I've ran some shit builds. Follow the meta builds. There's a reason why people use them. Don't be afraid. Just don't worry about being a copycat. The game is difficult, and run a meta build. Like, I'm playing a completely cookie cutter Hammerdin right now, and I couldn't be happier. I'm not having a blast. I'm having a good time, and it's really great. It's totally cookie cutter, totally generic. Plus, you kind of need to run shitty cookie cutter builds, to be honest, because you're gonna need to get your gear first to even, you know, get other builds or characters going. So yeah, run that shitty build or shitty cookie cutter build, get your shit together, and have fun. So fun. It takes time to yeah, I mean, well, the thing with the parties is this is another debate, but I'm not really going to get into it that much because I kind of don't care because I play solo, so it doesn't even affect me anyway. But the thing when you play with parties is the gear drops free for all. So since the gear drops free for all, you kind of have to play with people you know, or, you know, come up with like an honor system or something, because otherwise anybody's just going to pick up anything, because even if they don't need it, they might have a character who needs it, or their friend needs it, or whatever, or they're going to sell it, trade it, whatever. So you basically have to play solo unless you just know a bunch of people you can trust. And that, like I said, I'm not going to get into the whole personal loot shit, because I don't really have a dog in that race. It's like I play solo. But yeah. Okay, this is what I was not looking for, actually, because I already have the key. I'm just looking for the waypoint. But I'm just having a good time. I love this area. It's probably one of my favorite areas of the game, simply because it's just so chill. Look how chill this is. Like, even when I run into elites, I have so much space and room to like fight. It's just a lot easier. I'm all about easy. Like, I love easy shit. People hate easy games and they want like a super challenge. I think life is a challenge. Life is, it's very hard to work and be successful and make money and just deal with people, deal with yourself, deal with the fucking everything in the world. So I play games to have an easy time and chill and relax, and I play games to win. I don't win at life, but I can win at games, you know, sometimes. So I'm not looking for a challenge. So that's why I like this area. It's chill. Not looking for a challenge. And I know I'm playing the wrong game for that, I know. But, you know, did I run into the waypoint or what? Like, what up? I did. Okay, I just don't even remember. Did I hit the waypoint? It's like I'm talking so much. Like, I don't remember. Chatterbox. That is a terrible ring. You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, so it's my peace goal. Yeah, bro. Like, the problem, or not the problem with this game, the thing with this game is it can be hard to get to a point to where you can even move up with your character. So the trick with this game is to get to a point where you can even find good gear, or to even have the opportunity to find good gear, I should say. So that's kind of what I'm getting at right now, is I'm trying to get to that point where I can even look for good gear. Yeah, see, I kept this because 35 is easy pickup. Because the drop rates in this game are, you know, let's cut the bullshit. The drop rates fucking suck. The drop rates in this game suck compared to a lot of modern looters. That doesn't mean the game sucks. I'm just saying the drop rates are very low. You are not going to find all those cool items you hear about. If you go on the subreddit, you'll see people posting all these cool builds and items they have. You're not going to find them. You're not going to get it. You're not going to find them. You're not going to run that stuff because it's really rare, and those people probably find their ass off or just straight up cheated, although they're usually pretty honest about it. So you just got to take what you can get and then enjoy just playing the game itself. That's where the fun is. Like I said, if I didn't want to play this game, I wouldn't. But I can also critique a game. You know, I can critique something I'm playing, and the world will not end. So there's no need to like fanboy over everything all the time. Like, classics can suck. Classics can have flaws, you know. And I almost died. Like, really rough little elite pack there. So, jeez. AKA get good to level up to be able to speed farm. Yeah, exactly. Farm level 85 areas. I'm surprised you remember that. That's right. So I'm mostly going to be farming the pits on this character. I'll do some Pindle runs. Actually could do the pits right now, actually. But pits, Pindle, Shank, of course Mephisto. I'm not really a big fan of Bale runs, especially with the Hammerdin because of that fucking magic immunities, but not a big fan of Bale runs simply because it takes too long. And plus, I have the worst luck with Bale. I never get anything good from Bale. Like, he always drops trash. Like, he never, ever drops anything good in my play. So why would I farm him? Like, that's my anecdotal evidence, but it is my evidence nonetheless. It's just how it is for me. I will farm Mephisto. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to get into some lower... Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm here. Okay, let me get the waypoint first. So, I'm glad I have this on camera. This is the worst area in the game, arguably, for Hammerdins. It just straight up fucking blows. And I'll show you why. I was dreading this moment. But I'm feeling positive. I feel like I can get through it. It's going to require some... very liberal use of my teleport staff. Very liberal. Yeah, you gotta farm, dude. I was on... So, playing the original game, I sat there and farmed Mephisto one day for like 4 hours. I think I will admit, I did get a pair of War Trav boots. Those are very good. I did get a pair of War Traveler's boots. That was it. In 4 hours, that was all I got. That was decent. I got plenty of uniques. It's not like you're not gonna get items. That's why the drop rates aren't like horrible. It's just, you're just not gonna get good items. I got a bunch of shit. It was just shit. Like, Waste management pulled up to the house when I was playing, and they said, "Hey, I heard you have a bunch of trash you need to get rid of." And I said, "Absolutely, I've been farming Cisco, dropping nothing but trash." And then they picked it up in a truck, and then that was it. Oh, bro. Why are you doing this? Oh, because I'm hitting the wrong button. Ooh, healed, bro.
Thanks.
Just speedrun Tristram, then create cow levels, and speed farm cow levels for levels, maybe some gear, then slowly creep up to all powerful, aka barely survive a nightmare. That's exactly right. Ooh, that Oracle charge. It might be worth something. Yeah, I did a hell run, not hell run. I did a cow run on my last like 2 streams. I think I did it normal and nightmare. Actually, I did normal cows on stream. I did nightmare cows off stream. I didn't get anything, but I got. This is where I got the crystal sword from. I think. No, I got that in Act 5 normal. I think. But either way, yeah, you're not gonna. There's nothing. There's no gear waiting for you when you farm. It takes. You literally have to give up hope and just farm for the sake of farming, and then after maybe a few hundred hours, you'll get something like GG. I found some really great items farming, but it was like literally a few in several hundred hours, you know? It's not like I'd farm for one day and I'd walk out with X items that were juicy. It would be like I'd farm for a week, and then at the end of the week, I had a couple of decent items. It was rough. This is not a game for like loot enthusiasts. This is a game for just to chill and play. You're just playing it. The gameplay itself is a reward. I love this gameplay. I really do. You could even say I put up with the loot for the gameplay. That's how bad the loot drops are. But that's just my opinion. And like I said, it doesn't ruin the game. It's just is something. This is part of the game. It's like people, you know. It's like there's people in your life. I'm sure they do stuff that annoys the shit out of you, but you still love them. This is kind of how this game is to me. I really don't want to go to that Maggot lair. Like it's hilarious how much I don't want to go. So like, I'm still stalling. Call me comrade because I'm stalling. I'm gonna go straight to that waypoint. That's what I'm looking for. Do not want to go to that Maggot lair. It is so bad. It is so bad. These graphics are so good. How are you doing, mercenary? Hanging in there? Losing a little health here. So are you.
Thanks.
Please don't die, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and just pop a couple of these. Got too many anyway. The right build, it's great. I had to ditch the Necro because something was just off of the Skelly build. I may go back to and respect the Bone Spear, but we shall see. Absolutely, dude. I was making that Javazon, dude. Oh my god, she was so fun. And I didn't even have like a good. I had terrible gear. I had worse gear than I have on my Paladin right now. And I wasn't even really in farm mode. I was just getting through hell with it. It was so fun. So fun. These builds are so. The gameplay in this game is so fun. And there's like a bunch of reasons for that. But the gameplay is absolutely why I stick around. The loot's just there. The loot's a means to an end to make your fun build like a little more powerful. I definitely do not play this game for the loot satisfaction, like the dopamine, because it's not there. The loot is too sparse, it's too unrewarding, you get too many bad drops, too few of them. It's very disappointing. But that's just my opinion. Now, there's other games with way more loot, and then it becomes too much loot. Like, for instance, Path of Exile. You get way too much loot in that game. You have to put on, like, a bunch of loot filters, because you kill a couple of, like, you kill a couple of mobs or bosses, and your entire screen is covered in shit. It's like, it's insane. I'm taking so much damage. What's going on here? You back up, because you're getting hit. go to town because we're hurting a little bit. Running low on potions.
I am overburdened. I
Grab
can't
all
carry
this shit. I can grab. Okay. Going to town. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little breather here in town because it's getting a little hectic out there. Okay, so this should be sell for a lot. That's a terrible staff, but whatever. This should sell for a lot, that wine. That's why I kept it. Let's see how much. I'm guessing 35 G's, to be honest. Let's see if I'm right. Boom! 35 G's. Why did I guess those 35 G's? Because A, it's a Grim wand, so it's an exceptional or elite, I don't remember. And then B, look at all those skills. 1 lower resist, 2 to bone prison, 1 life tap. And C, because it's a fucking wand. They just sell for a lot. So there you go. Alright, so that's pretty trash. I don't really need mana potions, so. Town portals are decent. I think Homeboy up top, yeah. This is one thing that annoys me about Act 2 is Drognin sells the town portals and whatever. It's annoying. Like I said, I usually don't buy town portal scrolls, but I'm annoyed that I haven't found that many, so I'm just topping them up real quick. Okay, so cube's full. Let me put some in here. Oh, I meant to say 40,000, not 4,000. There we go. To make the math easier on myself. So now I just need that, I think. Yeah. I don't know why. Why won't this number stay full? Like, why can't you just put the amount of gold to max this right here? Why does it not deposit it? It's annoying. Okay, so I'm repaired. I've got potions. Good to go. I still have not found that fucking waypoint. It's annoying me. Grim Shield's exceptional, I believe. Bone Shield. Forgot I don't need that. Not really gonna be worth anything, so. I'm not finding this freaking waypoint, man. Juicy Beetle XP. Alright, I'm gonna run around for a little bit because I'm getting a little frustrated from not finding it. Yeah, I love beetles. I don't like killing those little maggots, they're annoying. But beetles, I'll kill those all day long. Pick up that healing potion. You know, in talking about loot again, that's not even necessarily a negative criticism for the game. It's more like an observation because
it's locked.
This is a conscious decision by the developers for the loot to be like this. It's a design choice rather than a flaw per se. Like, you could argue that. Like, the way loot drops in this game isn't because the developers are assholes or because they're stingy, or a lot of reasons developers today do things because they're trying to basically sell microtransactions. They weren't trying to sell microtransactions. It was simply a design choice because they wanted to incorporate like a challenge in a reward system that went hand in hand. And I think they basically accomplished it. It's a little iffy when you get to hell, depending on your build. You can just basically go for dozens of hours without finding any meaningful upgrades or decent loot. And it's like, but then again, that's not necessarily a flaw with the game design. It could simply be just RNG and blah, blah, blah. It's really complicated, it's really interesting, and I think it's basically one reason why this game is so interesting and why people still play it like to this day, and they re-released it. Because it's just interesting. It's like it gets you thinking. You gotta think when you play this game. Okay, speaking of interesting, this is not interesting. Okay, this is not fun. Not happy about this. Not happy about this at all. Here we go. Now, what I'm supposed to do is teleport through this bitch, right? So I'm gonna try to hammer through it a little bit, and then I'll teleport when I can. Okay? It's gonna be very frustrating, very slow, and I hate it. But so does everyone else, so that makes me feel better. No one likes this. No one likes this. See, that's the problem right there. How am I supposed to get over there? Pro tip, I'm not. So what I can do, because I'm playing on a controller, is I can kind of angle my hammers a little bit better than I could with a mouse and keyboard. Just a touch. Not much. For instance, I'm not hitting these guys at all, really. I'm trying, bro. But, yeah, I'm going to come over here. And I'm just going to grab all these bitches. Yeah. Why are you not healing? Heal. Ooh, a coronet. Now that would also be worth an imbue. So I'm going to snatch that up. Deal with him for a second. That can roll with some very interesting rolls on it. Really interesting apexes or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I'm going to try to keep that. Oh, perfect. Perfect angle. See, if the caves were angled like this, I could just fucking bitch slap this whole thing, no problem. But they're not. So that's when you run into these issues. I'll go ahead and let these dead bodies heal me. I think that way is a dead end, so that's why I'm going this way. Although, you know what? Let's go up here. And this place is, like I said, this is hell. Like, this is the worst possible place for Hammerdin. The worst. You basically let your mercenary do everything, or you teleport. Now, the problem with teleporting, and the reason why I'm reticent to do it, is because you will teleport right in the middle of a fucking elite pack and get fucked. See? Like right there. So, don't want to do that. Just do not want to do that, no sir. Trying to play very carefully if I can. And again, so I want the cave configuration to be diagonal, northeast or northeast to southwest, kind of just diagonal up, left, down, right, kind of diagonal style. Like, just basically so my hammers can get through easily as possible. Sorry, I'm like muddling through that explanation. I just want the angle to be perfect for my hammers. That's right here. Oh boy. Alright, let's bring my mercenary over here. And you can, a quick pro tip is all you have to do is simply teleport at any point with any item, and your mercenary goes to you. So, that's how I got my mercenary to come over here and help me with these damn bugs. I'm gonna go ahead and heal him real quick. And this just sucks. Like, see this right here? All this happening right here is not fun. It's not a good time. But I do say it's just part of the game. Yeah, it's kind of part of the game, and I would understand the outcry if they made the maggot layer more open, because I think there were some talks about it online. I'd understand people not being for that. I'm not saying I support it either way, like one way or another. I'm just saying I understand the perspective. Now, if you want my non-neutral opinion on it, personally, I don't give a shit. Keep it the same or change it. It is what it is. I'm used to it by now. It's too late for me. I've already beaten the game with the shitty maggot layer as it is. Yeah, Hammerdin is just fucking just punished in close quarters. But this build is already so overpowered. There's got to be some kind of, you know, con to it. So, so we were doing terrible in here, and I say that because I'm not found the entrance yet or the exit yet at all. Not even close. And like I said, this is not the way to approach the maggot layer. Just teleport through here. Don't do what I'm doing. Teleport through this shit. If you die, you die. It's like, but I'm a coward sometimes, and I'm just running through this bitch. I'm actually stubborn, is what it is. Fucking stubborn. I'm mad that this thing even exists the way it does, and I'm just gonna run through it. Just gonna put up with it. Stubborn son of a bitch. That war spike's got my eye right there because you're basically looking for any socketed big items for your mercenaries. So you can make those awesome rune words like insight or whatever. Oh, I did not mean to teleport over here. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, that's why I like the desert, the open desert plain so much in Act 2, because there's none of this shit. It's nice and open. So I got a nice little hall here. You know what? I will open that. And you know what? It wasn't worth it. Now I see an island on the map to the right. This is my location. I'm going to go ahead and teleport over to it, and hopefully it's not full of elites. Oops. There we go. And it was not, but it's full of everything else. But I'm built to survive that kind of stuff, so it's okay. Yeah, you're always going to want to open these chests in the maggot layer if you can, because they're basically all super chests. They're not. Don't quote me on that, but they're good. Like there's usually decent stuff in them. And if not, there's just a bunch of items in them regardless. So you'll make some cash. Intersections are nice, so I got little rooms to throw hammers. Little. When I say little, I mean a little bit of room, like the bare minimum. You know, I don't want. Yeah, I want that. Man, how have I not found the exit? This is only level 1. Like, what the hell? Oh, man. There's no easy way out either. It's like I gotta punch through this shit. Because I don't want to just blow through it. But I'm going to. It's pissing me off. Yeah. See, that's how you're supposed to do it, but it's very dangerous and very expensive. And there's the two things that I don't like to risk. So I've got 21 charges left. That's pretty good. Running low on potions. That's fine. You know what? Let's play Lloyd hunch time. I have a feeling this island over here is going to be good. I know I was wrong, but that's okay. It wasn't horrible. Any lesser character would not enjoy that. Just say that, but Hammerdin's good to go. My Lloyd sensors are telling me to go bottom left. Oh god. Oh god. No. My Lloyd sensors, again, were incorrect. So you're definitely not going to want to fight an amplified damage electric fucking beetle in the tunnels. Okay. Come on. See, that's the difference between 35 Gs right there.
It is an honor to serve you.
Did not want my dude to die. So I want to imbue that, but I'm sure I'll pick up some more, so I'll sell it for now. Yep, see, 16 Gs, easy. GG, easy. So I don't have any of these, so let's do this. I have too many of these right now. Put some in here. I think I have one ith, so here's another ith. Don't really need an extra ith, to be honest, but actually I need to repair my shit. There we go. Took the repair cost out of my other tab instead of my main account there. Okay, so... oh, this place is just the worst. Okay, my teleport's still there, which is good. When you start a new game, you lose all your skill hotkeys for your charging, basically. Alright, so I'm going to avoid going down there that way at least. I'll come this way. This is okay. So this is fine right here. Okay. Holy crap. I don't know why that did so much damage, but it did. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Like super lightning. Alright, okay. Wrong button. Let's take a step back, buddy. Well, this is the maggot lair. Like I said it wasn't a good time, and I meant it. Alright, you need to heal, homie. You need to heal bad.
Thanks.
I don't want to lose you. Okay, I'm not hitting him, that's what the problem is. Man, that guy does a lot of damage. Alright, you're dead. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just needed a little bit more space to engage. Am I just working this difficulty now, or am I working on specific farming goals? You have to beat hell basically anyway, because all of the good farming areas are in hell. So basically any character you make is going to want to beat hell. Plus there's a ton of quests and skills that you get from doing all the quests. So like you'll get plus skills, plus character stats, really great. You get some gems, even some runes from the Hellforge. So there's just a ton of reasons to basically do hell difficulty. So regardless of whether you're trying to do something specifically, you should probably just do hell anyway. It's basically my point. It's like just do hell. Like I don't really know. There's people that skip quests usually, but I don't really know of people that just skip hell altogether that I'm aware of. And hell's not as bad as I thought it would be, but there's a couple of spots that are worse than I imagined. And that one of them is this place, the Maggot Lair. So it's like a double whammy or something, I don't know. It's like hell in general is easier than I thought it would be as a new player back in the day when I was playing this, and I finally beat it. However, the Maggot Lair in some areas in Act 3 and 4 and 5 are just so much worse than I ever could imagine. Just very small areas. She is not... It's my fault because I kind of talked her out of getting this because there was a lot of iffy bullshit going. Oh my god, there's more fucking beetle immune. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some hardcore teleports here. Shit, I chose poorly. Alright, this is not going well. This is the Maggot Lair, though. I just gotta keep my cool. Like, it's very frustrating, and I'm really annoyed.
I need a key.
Just gotta keep my cool. Just gotta keep my cool. I'm not gonna keep my cool. It's gonna piss me off. Cryptic sword.
I can't carry anymore. It's locked.
Okay. So I'm in my little safe spot. Kill all these scarabs I can. Yeah, I talked her out of it because there was some bullshit before launch. Mainly with the console stuff, but it just kind of pissed me off because I have console too, and I played console most of my life. So they were pissing me off with their console neglect, basically, and then they basically said there's no mods ever for the game. That pissed me off. They were just kind of pissing me off in general about a bunch of stuff. So I wasn't feeling it. I did not teleport. And then I just kept, yeah, this place is fucking horrible. And I kept seeing all this stuff about the game, and I was like, I can't resist. It's like, plus, me and you have been talking about them remastering this game for years, so it was like I had to get it. And then you got it, so I was like, oh god, I gotta get it. Yeah, this place is fucking weird. So many games. But this is literally, like, not figuratively, this is not an exaggeration, it's not hyperbole, it's literally one of the worst areas in the game, period, for any character or class or build, mostly for specific characters like me. Absolutely one of the worst areas in the game, just without hesitation. So if you can get through Maggot Lair without throwing your controller or keyboard or whatever, you can, it's a pretty good sign you can make it. I'm not doing well, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh god, I forgot this guy. We're surrounded. The thing with
Thanks.
the thing with these assholes, these mana burn guys, is if you have insight, you're good to go. But if you don't have insight, you are so fucked. It's like you gotta pop those potions. Crap, pop them. I was gonna buy it for you in Series S. You picked on PC, and it's just too much for you to bounce around on. I have time to dedicate to one. Well, there is cross progression. You can play on, if you have it on multiple platforms, you can progress the same characters. So we'll say that. So that's awesome. But yeah, I feel you. It's like $40 fucking. So only reason I even bought it was because I had like $10 at BattleNet credit on my account from my birthday. Stop. It's just not going well. It's not going well. It's not going well. Need to get through here. Yeah, if you got it on PC, for instance, you could bring your Xbox character over as long as you. The only thing is, it has to be on BattleNet. So, like, this is a single-player offline character. So, oh, thank God. All right, last floor, last floor. So I can only play on single-player PC with this character. Okay, this is the last floor. Eyes on the prize, because the room the boss is in is very easy, well, compared to the entire lair itself, but just gotta make it to that room. And I hate these turns like this because they're usually loaded with monsters. If I stand right here, I can hit the scarabs. Or right here. This must be an elite or something nearby. Shit. Yeah, pretty much, dude. I really don't want to. There he is. Come on, mercenary. Like I'm struggling over here. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy.
Thanks. Thanks.
Whoops, did not mean to do that. That was for me, homie. It's not for you. Yeah, I wanted to eventually probably get this on something else like Xbox or Switch, but it's like right now it's just $40 on. Oh my God, this could be bad. On PC is about it. Yeah, I will throw the shit out of these hammers if I feel intimidated, if I feel threatened. Oh my God. No, don't go over there, dude. Come over here. Whoa, I went way too far. Yeah, let them come to us, my guy. Yeah, like this. Ooh, a rare wire fleece. That'll be worth 35 G's, probably, right off the bat. And I've used so many potions, I have like all this inventory space. It's hilarious. Okay, running low on health, so redemption here. I think this is a hammer approved angle, yeah. Dude, I mean, I would definitely play it with you. Like, yeah. Oh shit. But I mean, that's like $40, so I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna ask you to. Shit. Why do you have so much work? Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you, but if you did, I'd definitely play it. Oh yeah. Probably make a if you're a sorceress, I'd probably make a Gavazon or something. I was supposed to work tomorrow, but my back got messed up from something. I've been sick, so I was like, my back's messed up and I'm sick, so I was like, nah, it's not gonna happen. Yeah, you're good, bro. You're not bragging. You're good. Plus, I mean, if you work hard, you work hard. I mean, I was busting my ass like a few weeks ago that's why I got the game, because I was working so hard. So I'm like, I fucking deserve some, like, me too. Yeah, I'm sure. Fucking idiot. It seems like the only issues you have with work is, and I don't mean you personally, but I mean like anybody in your position, is fucking people doing dumb shit. It's like out of your control. It's like not your fault. Which I guess you can say for most people, but however, I just would like to make that observation. Yeah, it's a nasty cold too. I've slept for like 13 hours a day for like the last 2 days. Just absolutely out of commission. Feel pretty decent today though. Damn it, that's crap. I can't believe I am still alive in a maggot lair. This is literally the best I've ever played this game. Like and I got it on camera because it's never a good time. It's not the boss run. But then again, this maggot lair has been fairly gentle to me. Like I'm not gonna lie. So I went the wrong way. Let them come to you. Let them come to you in Diablo 3. Don't put yourself in a position where you're just working for it, because they'll come to you. Yeah, the cold is just absolutely killer. And the worst thing is, since COVID, is you never know if you just have a cold or you're fucking dying. And it's not even a joke. I'm not trying to be funny. Like my mom had COVID, my brother had COVID. They went to the hospital. They were hospitalized for fucking days. My mom was in the hospital for like a month. Like she's on ventilators, just absolutely horrible. And you don't know if that could be you at any moment. You could just be going to the fucking gas station to grab a Slim Jim, and then you can get COVID and fucking die. And it's like you just never know, and it's just how it is. And I'm not gonna get into anti-vax or conspiracy theories or anything. There's plenty of people already talking about that. I'm just saying, personally, I'm vaccinated, and I'm just trying not to die. That's my view on it. And trust me, I have plenty to say about it, but I'm not going to sit here and espouse my own personal views in a bid to gain influence and favor with completely random strangers on the internet. And there it is. Okay, so there was my first death on camera, or second death. Yeah, exactly. I really don't want to restart the map, so I'm gonna try to get back to my body. The key to getting back to my body will be absolutely my mercenary. Absolutely. Yeah, like, you feel horrible. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of cheat a little bit and grab some items here. Because I got to get back to my body. I got to. This is not gonna do it, by the way. Like, this is just throwing on some items here just so I have something on. I do not recommend anybody do this at any point for any reason. Oh, if I die again, oh, I should save and quit. But I feel like I can get my body back. I really do. Really do. You know what? I should just not be a pussy and just go get it. Then I don't have to worry about losing anything. Where the hell did I pull this out from? I'm gonna try. Like, I did not. I was ranting about shit and I wasn't paying attention and I got caught. They caught me lacking, like, big time. So I should be able to get my body back, but you know, who knows? Just gotta find the fucking lair. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna try, dude. The trick is, though, like, literally all my gear is there, so I can't even teleport. So I'm really hoping my mercenary can help me out here. Otherwise, I'll just have to save and quit and redo the entire fucking lair, which just sucks. But, you know, that's how it is. The only problem is, though, is if there is a single enemy anywhere in here, I'm basically fucked. So yeah, let me get my save and exit, like, real fast here. Okay, I'm gonna try to go the way that I think there's less enemies. Oh, fuck. Okay, I don't think I can get it, to be honest. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I just have to restart it, because damn, you really gotta pay attention. You just really do. Like, there's literally no excuses. There's no explanations. It's just you gotta pay attention, and you can't go on some epic fucking rant like I was, and then because you'll get bodied. And that's exactly what happened to me. And now I have to start the entire maggot lair, one of the worst areas in the game, over again. That is rude.
Hello.
They just wanted to show people in a real life scenario how quickly C-19 can kill you. Yeah, like that was. Oh my god, I don't want to do this again. Where's my fucking? So this might be better. Cold resist 16, lightning resist 26, lightning resist 7. Oh, I guess not. Not horrible though, because that defense is amazing. That should have basically paid for my MER survival. Still not letting me, so let's deposit like 40 G's. See if it lets me. No, 39 G's. I did not mean to type that. Wow, come on, man. 38 G's. Thank you. Jeez. What is that? 600 And 86. There. I mean, I just want that number to be max. Like, come on, guys. Give me that feeling of accomplishment. Some Judge Dredd MDK action, man. Dude, that's exactly Wesley Snipes. That's exactly what I'm talking about with Hell. It's just the worst with the difficulty sometimes. Alright. First thing I'm going to do is fill up my entire fucking inventory. I'm going to war now. Fill up my entire fucking inventory. Second thing I'm going to do... Oh, forgot I don't have any key bindings on PC. Is, let's go back. Service the lead, actually. The smart thing I did, though, was I just left. I didn't risk it because I didn't want to lose anything. It was a moment of pain, or it could have saved me from hours of agony. This well here. And I've been saying it the whole time I've been in Hell. At any moment that's exactly what could happen, and that's exactly what did happen, because that's Hell difficulty. At any moment you will just get the life taken out from you. Oh my goodness. So sick of mana burn. It's just there's just no control over it. It happens, and you just gotta accept it. Alright, I'm done with you guys. I wanna go back to this freaking hellhole. Alright, since I've already been in here, at least I already know where I'm going, right? So it's a little bit easier. And my teleport charges. This is a bug that's really annoying, by the way. Just very annoying. So I have to come in here, remap it, back out, and then now I can teleport again. Very annoying. Teleport, dude. Trying to get me killed? I think they are trying to kill me. Is the second death trying to retrieve your body just perma-lost in your gear? Actually, that's what I'm trying to remember too. I don't remember. I don't want to risk it though. I feel like it is, to be honest. I feel like it is. So I'm just very... Oh, look at this scenario. Should just go do this. I'm pretty not sure how that works, and I don't want to find out. So I just don't want to. It's the highest risk possible. I could have sworn on PC. Oh, I'm at the boss room. This is it. This is it. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts, and I don't care. Die. Die. Die, my darling.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. I'm done with the maggot layer on Hell. Oh. Oh my god. I feel like a weight has been lifted from me. That is the... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just say that's the worst area in the game. Just period. Just for a Hammerdin. Trying to think, there probably is somewhere else that's worse, but that is just unbelievably bad.
How may I help you?
You know, I should look it up real quick. Let me see. I'm gonna look it up. So, in Diablo, this is gonna be a funny Google results. In Diablo 2, when you die twice, do you lose your gear? Only the most recent corpse would appear. Thus, if a character's died multiple times, they might lose all items they had equipped. So, lesson to everyone. If you're playing and you die, and you cannot get your body, you're going to want to save and quit. I know it resets the monsters, and it's annoying, but you're probably going to want to save and quit unless you're you know, very confident you can get your body without dying again. If you die twice, you're done. You're gonna lose your stuff basically. So what you're gonna want to do is, just like I said, save and quit. It sucks. It sucks, but that's why you're gonna want it. That should just give you all the more reason to try not to die. To pay attention, to gear right, to get your resistances up, to not do what I was doing and go on some fucking stupid, you know, I'm just running my mouth and I wasn't fucking paying attention and I got bodied. Area is hard unless you have like bone spears, super directional attacks with piercing capabilities. Absolutely, dude. This is absolutely what happened to me. Is I have one of the most powerful spells in the game, not for that area. So it was just the worst case scenario. But that's it. I'm done with that area. So now I can move on to I need to head to Lost City, then Valley of the Snakes. And it looks like I've already done the homework. And then well, there's some rough areas in here though. There's some more rough areas. The tombs can get rough. Arcane sanctuaries can get a little rough. Usually not, but it can. There's some more rough areas for the Hammerdin, but hopefully my experience will guide me to safety. Did you guys die? Oh yeah, they're magic resistant. Completely forgot. So that's the first magic immune enemy basically I've ran into. Oh, please don't die, dude. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Thanks.
Okay. No, don't die. Let's go to town because I don't want you to die. Or a well, that'll work. There we go. It's like, please don't die. It costs so much. it's just, and you know, I have a ton of money obviously, but it's a principle of it. I'm a man of principle. It pisses me off when your dude dies. I'm like, I just don't want you to die. How about that? Maybe I care about you, bro. Huh? Maybe I care about you, bro. I don't want you to die. Alright, so I gotta watch out for these guys because they are immune to magic, aka my primary source of damage. So they're literally immune to me. So the only way I can hit them is with holy bolts or my mercenary. So I gotta watch out. Dude, you're killing me with your health loss right now. Absolutely killing me. Absolutely killing me. This looks like some juicy SP unless we get a hold of it. Oh crap. Oh crap.
I can't carry any.
Crap. Crap. This is bad. This is very bad. Yeah, he's already dead. Oh, there's a well, thank goodness. Okay. I need that charm.
Overburdened.
Alright, that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I don't even care that my mercenary died there. That area was crazy. It's like, of course he died. They were all immune to me. There was a ton of them. He was poisoned. Like, I'm not even gonna throw a little baby tantrum. That was a rough little area. I got the waypoint. That's all good. I just wanted to make sure I got that grand charm because any item in hell could be the one, and that's not the one. But it could be the one. It could be the item that gets you going. Alright, I'm about to lose a lot of money. You know, I'm prepared to do that. Unfortunately. But having said that, I think now I'm going to take a break because I'm freaking starving. I've been up since like 6, I haven't eaten yet. But I got through the maggot lair. That is the worst area in the game, basically. So, whoops. So I'm feeling really good. Son of a biscuit. This is gonna take forever. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap this one up. it's been a struggle, but I'm level 71. I got through the maggot lair. I'm getting there. It's gonna take it's gonna be a struggle to get through a lot of these areas in hell, but once you get through them, you go back to those earlier areas with the high eye levels, and then you can farm your ass off and you get some good stuff. But you got to get through the quests to get those beautiful skills and bonus stats and stuff, and it's worth it. More resistances, and it's not that bad. Plus, I'm having fun, so that's what it's all about. But yeah, that's it for this one. Exit here, 'cause I don't want to delete my character on accident. Yeah, until next time.